Oh, how's it going? Welcome, welcome. Car Hybrid, Mark, how's it going this evening? What is shaking? Man. The little one went down pretty easily tonight, so I decided, you know what? I'm gonna try and squeeze in a shower. Actually, while this is loading, why don't I put on some song requests? And there's a new event going on Stream Raiders. It looks like now there's an extra captain slot. So I guess there's 3 by default now? Oh, new features. Gods on the battlefield. The gods have descended, and with them comes their mighty blessing. If a god appears in your battle, they exert the power to change the way the battle plays. The god's power will affect both allies and enemies alike, so be sure to use their effects to your advantage. Community goal. You can use laurels to gain the favor of the god. Oh, so you can kind of improve the bonuses from specific gods. That's cool. Every 3 days, one will approach you with a trial. There's quests to complete that'll appear in your quest log. Every 3 days, there's a bunch of new quests related to these gods. That's cool. Awesome. They're kind of doing some new things. Finish this now. No, exit. There we go. Let's do this new event. So both of these, I think, hook folks up with a bunch of gold, but we'll do the gold chest, I think. Yeah. Interesting. I'm digging the kind of ancient Greece theme too. Garden. Oh my god, a garden with a cyclops in it. You know what? I'm pretty sure that I've used this area in a D&D campaign essentially. But yeah, what are my daily quests? Place rogues, place tanks, place war beasts, place barbarians. Jesus. All right, well this one is a multi-level thing. So we'll place rogues first. Rogues, war beasts, tanks in that order. Rogues, war beasts, tanks. All right. Oh, maybe I'll do the war beast first since it. Nah. You know what? Fuck it. Let's just. No, yeah, that is the thing to do. Okay. Having a hard time deciding how to approach this fucking this event. Okay, so I think this is about right.
What's the hurry, right?
Indeed. Cyclops, that's a new one. Yeah, there's a bunch of new stuff in here. And I just had a yo, Mark.
Capital is dead labor, which, vampire-like, lives only by sucking living labor, and lives the more labor it sucks.
That is a fact. Yeah. Yeah, I could see that. How's it going? 31 months, dude. Thank you so much. Yeah, the Cyclops is new. That's brand new. I've never seen that before. Oh yeah, we're in a new town. I've been like exploring and investigating every little nook and cranny in this place. Totally unnecessary, but you know. Right. This is a place where like the only service jobs are done by robots. Yeah, capital being dead labor is a oh, transition. There's another area I can go to. Holy crap, it's like a whole loading zone to go into that place. Wait, was that the case with any other spots? Good question. Which chest? Zeus, Hades, Hera, or Dionysus? I have no idea. I literally, everything I know about the current event is what I just read a moment ago for the first time ever. So I truly have no idea about the event whatsoever. Where does this go to? Oh, this is how I got here. Okay, right. Okay. So I gotta like reorient myself. It's been a couple days since I played. I won't be around long. I'm supposed to meet up with a buddy for drinks around 9. Oh, nice. Well, that'll be good. I mean, I imagine pretty much any excuse to get out of the house these days is like a welcome thing.
An ale that's good for what ails you.
I would think. Right, okay, so there's that place. Up there was the bar that even had like a quest in it. The haberdashery. Yeah, that's sick. Is it someone who you know through from work, or what's just a friend that you've got in town? Pardon me. I feel like I don't even know how people meet people other than through work. You know what I mean?
Sorry, there's not a lot I can do for you.
You don't think so? Yeah, Will, buddy from LinkedIn. Nice. Nice. He's got a little gun next to him and his cramped little office. I can't interact with any of their screens, unfortunately. Any of their computers.
Well,
that's sick.
obviously
Buddy from
not
LinkedIn.
around
Get to
I don't believe I've ever seen visitors in the Bureau before, come to think of it.
go get hammed with. What gave it away?
If you were from around here, you'd probably be off enjoying
I have
yourself.
to decide
in
what I want to
Prosperity
drink this
Plaza,
evening.
Not poking
Do I want
around
to drink
the Bureau.
water?
Alonzo Vallejos.
Or do I want to drink something fancy?
Extraordinarily pleased to make your acquaintance, and so on and so forth.
Hmm.
I'm currently operating a sightseeing tour of
An interview
sorts.
Monday
Think of it
morning.
as a
God
guided
damn.
journey
Nice. It's
across
Friday
Hudson.
now.
Would you be interested
Monday
in a
morning for
trial
senior
run?
engineering manager position at Hyatt Hotels. Nice. That's kind of cool. Is that like a big chain? I don't know much about hotels. I don't really know anything about hotels. I know that I've been to the Four Seasons a few times because work paid for it, and that was really, really nice. Sightseeing tour. How does this work?
Glad you asked. Our tour guides you across some of the most picturesque and breathtaking sights around Halcyon. We've placed some beacons across a series of locations around Halcyon. All you have to do is follow the beacons to adventure. That slogan's a work in progress. So, what do you think? Are you interested?
I've seen plenty of Halcyon already. I'm not impressed.
Well then, that just makes you the perfect test subject. If my guided tours can impress you, they'll impress anyone.
All right, I'll help you.
Outstanding! Here, you'll need this
Tour
special
registration
triangulating
device.
Think of it as a wireless compass, pointing the way to the next beacon.
Oh, interesting.
When you find a beacon, this device records your discovery and directs you
That's
to
kinda
the
cool.
next
So it's like
stop on your
a,
tour.
like
Find every
geocaching?
beacon, finish your tour, and come back here to claim your commemorative hat. Simple.
Commemorative hat. Holy shit. Well, at least I'm getting paid. Commemorative hat. That's amazing. Okay, I came in through there. What else is in here? There's like a bunch of offices. And I can't stop thinking about my other account. I had like a Doom Bomber or some crud and lost it all. Oof. That sucks. Well, what was your old name? That last car, right. Yeah, that's unfortunate.
You, stop that! What do you think you're doing?
I was just leaving.
You made your point. Carry on then.
Nice, and it doesn't hurt me with any faction because these guys aren't a faction. Sick. Free experience. If hotels everywhere, then in your town, one event. Yeah, there's very few hotels in, like, in Victoria. There's a lot of them in Vancouver. If that makes sense. Well, that's sick. So it'll be like a senior engineering manager, which means it'll pretty much be like exclusively remote? Or do they happen to have an office in your region? Down by the bay. Compass on a chain. That's interesting. I've never seen that. I wonder if that's like a junk item or what. Compass on a chain. It is in the quest item thing. I wonder if that's like going to be for a quest later. It's remote. Their HQ is in Chicago, but the role and team are remote. Awesome. Sick. That's like just what you were looking for, right? That's kind of cool. I guess when you have like enough connections and experience and like enough of a reputation and whatnot, on LinkedIn, you just post like, I'm looking for a job, and people start fucking throwing jobs at you. Kind of badass. Lockwood's papers. Yeah, this all seems like shit that I'm supposed to like get a quest to come and steal later. Huh. I wonder if those maps are relevant. Some sort of like Easter egg or something, perhaps? I don't know. Well, what's on their computer? Halcyon Holdings Corporation. Sandra. Just got back from Billingsley's. I had not one, not two, but three near maple liqueurs. Almost done with this project I've been working on for the past 6 months. Decided to celebrate. Hey, don't worry. I'll save some celebrating for the two of us. I'm thinking maybe Celeste's Haberdashery. Stop over at Lovegrove's, couple hours at Chancery's, and the night with a bang at Bayou's. What do you think? Rachel, I don't like hearing rumors about my daughter having a drink with their own receptionist. We've talked about this. Victor's family has fallen out of favor. If he was worthy of your attention, he would have made a senior position by now. Don't drag the Lockwood name down with him. Brutal. Yeah, professional networking, gotta know enough people, and having a major tech company on my resume definitely helps. Yeah, I imagine that's probably huge. Especially, like, having moved up the rung. I looked at your LinkedIn profile, and it's like, yeah, that looks like a very in-demand fucking skill set and experience and everything. Super legit. I had to make a LinkedIn account to see it, which made me sad. So I guess now I'm on LinkedIn too. I'll add myself, you know, now looking for a job. Experience streaming. William, two of my colleagues went missing last night. No one's heard from them, and I'm afraid I might be next. I need to go away for a little while. A few days, maybe a week, just until everything sorts itself out. I wish I could tell you more, but I can't. I'm sorry. I'm going down into the tunnels. I was wondering if you could send one of your mechanicals with some food or something, please? Maybe some cocktail olives and pea-free nuts? I'll pay you back. Some cocktail olives. Oh man, I really need some food. Some cocktail olives would be just lovely. Yeah, I'm sure a lot of places are looking to hire a high school dropout who spent some time working for the government and then 3 years streaming. Very in-demand resume.
Are you lost? Sorry, there's not a lot.
Oh man. Yeah, I don't know what my skill set could pivot toward. Maybe some sort of public relations. pretty good with people. Established yourself as on-screen talent. I mean, as long as we're using talent in quotation marks, I guess there's that. Yeah, I don't know. Some networking, some human interaction. Mark yourself as an actor, spokesperson. Yeah, in theory. I guess that's the thing, marketing oneself. Ugh. I'm envious of the fact that you just like your stuff speaks for itself, right? You post your job experience and it's like, okay, you know, come hire me now. I would really have to get creative in how I marketed myself. That would be it would be doable, but you know. Yeah, I guess so. That's a thing. Early on, gotta hustle. I feel like I did a lot of hustling when I first started streaming. A lot of like networking, getting to know different people.
You want a punch?
I mean, I enjoyed it. I wasn't, you know, it wasn't just like surface level follow bullshit. Like I made a point of like becoming part of all kinds of different communities, and I love it. I still hang out in a lot of those communities, but after almost 3 years, I mean, after like 2 years, I started getting to the point where, plus, I mean, Callista got to the point where she really was taking a lot more of my time and energy and thought, but sort of got to where I was like, I can't really justify spending as much time on Twitch as I was, so I can't really do that anymore. Get to know new people and get to be part of different communities and stuff. It's just not really feasible. Anyone named? No, you're all just customers. Who are you?
Burning the midnight oil, are we? The Halcyon Parcel Service's work is never done. Welcome to Halcyon Parcel Service. Deliveries guaranteed within standard margins of accuracy.
Standard margins. What exactly do you do here?
Halcyon Parcel Service is the most dependable parcel
man, I really want to
delivery
drink
service
something,
in the
and I don't know
colony.
what.
You might even say we're part and parcel.
Established
of
entity
Halcyon's
now.
commercial
Earlier I had to
enterprise.
grind doing presentations at user groups,
That's just
conferences,
a little parcel
podcasts, creating a
joke.
blog, hanging out on Stack Overflow, Reddit, Slack, Discord, helping people with problems and teaching. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, you're definitely established now. I mean, like, fucking... not just published, but like a major part of a big published project. I mean, yeah, you got a lot of credentials going for you, for sure. I feel like
Nope,
it's...
just parcels. We don't deal in packages.
I kind of early on really tried to like grind hard, and I feel like I managed to kind of grow this community on Twitch very rapidly. Like, I do think that it was kind of, you know, one of the only reasons that I sort of have quote-unquote success compared to, you know, like people I know who have been streaming just as long and still are streaming to 3 or 4 viewers. Like, I feel like I've managed to do quite well. Usually by the time I finish a stream, you know, there's quite a few people around. But that is like, I don't know how much more work I could put into it, and I feel like there's kind of a wall at a certain point. It's just kind of like, can't really grow much beyond that, unless I were to really, I don't know, maybe I could get more creative with like the communities that I took part in, really throw myself into something like speedrunning or like one of these sorts of large, very supportive communities. That might be a thing, but starting to do like no-hit runs on Dark Souls or something like that. At the fact I'm single with no kids, I was able to throw myself into it more than most. Yeah, that definitely helps. That was what I was able to do when I first started out. When Callista was just a potato, like there was months there where I was spending straight up, I would say 14 hours on my computer each day, like not going outside, just spending all of that time on the PC, streaming for probably 5 or 6 of those hours, sometimes up to 8. But yeah, that was a lot of time that I was spending exclusively, like, you know, editing highlights and just trying to do everything I could to and yeah, hanging out in different communities and stuff. But yeah, it's tough.
It's very technical.
So I feel like, you know, that's a really good way to grow rapidly, right? Kind of,
as outlined by the
there's a lot of different
Executive
things you
Ministry
can
of
do to
Accuracy
get grow your community
We
very
can ship
swiftly, but
all the
like,
parcels you want.
there's no
But
way,
if I start shipping packages,
you
I
know,
could get into some
I don't know,
real
the
trouble.
trajectory kind of like
Handcuffs and
starts
hard labor
flattening.
trouble.
I feel like I don't really know how one would hit partner as like a true like variety streamer, you know. Since I've been streaming, there's a handful of streamers who I've watched hit partner, and for the most part it's been people who like have a main thing, like the Final Fantasy franchise, the Pokemon franchise, the you know, Terraria, speedrunning. I don't know how you'd really
I'm afraid I can't help you at the moment.
like
Have a
get to that
prosperous
point
day.
playing a different game constantly. I don't know whether it's possible. It might be, but I don't know. I don't know what I would need to do differently. Okay. When in doubt, flag bearer. Yeah, totally. Yeah, support units are really helpful. I think throwing down whatever you want to level up is often a good way to go. So when I play on my viewer account, I generally I put all my rare units down, then I put down all my uncommon units, and then by then the rare ones are up again, and then my common units, and then, you know, so I just try and always put down my, like, whatever the rarest units are that I want to keep getting scrolls for and leveling up. But I usually also base it on quests. And if I don't have any dailies left, then just whatever the battlefield calls for. The only variety streamers I know that have done well as partners are like VTubers.
How does this sound?
Yeah, and even then, that's a slim minority. I'm not sure what makes a VTuber get big. I've seen a number of people kind of take a stab at VTubing, and I feel like it's not... I think that there's a lot of people who watch VTubers and think like, oh, that's a fucking surefire, easy path to success. Just be a VTuber. But it doesn't really seem like that's the case. I'm not sure what makes a VTuber like something to watch, because I don't watch any VTubers. It doesn't interest me at all. So I don't really know what the appeal is, and therefore I don't know what to recommend to those people. You know.
Monarch.
But yeah, I guess the persona, you just have to have a strong persona, I guess. Like a strong character, maybe. I'm not sure. You have to act like an underage girl that is totally of age. Yeah, I guess that is it. I mean, yeah, it's the persona. I think that is the thing. You need to either have people be attracted to you, I guess, or... holy shit! Leveled up just through exploration. Nice! And it's an even numbered level, which means I get a new perk. That's huge. It's fucking massive. So I can increase my walk speed or sprint speed. That's kind of tempting. I can increase my health. Meh. Right, restoring health on kill. I think that was the thing I was going to go with before. Get a kill, move on to the next enemy. Keep you standing. Hey, Ericsu, what's shaking? What's new and exciting? I think another part of it is, it becomes tough, like, so, Ben Schwartz has kind of an anecdote that he tells about the improv world and how he was obsessed with getting into the world of improv and, you know, being like a writer and like comedian and personality and stuff. And the thing was that he was spending all of his time at the like improv school, like being a like the doorman for them and doing things after and like spending all his time there, spending his time on stage doing improv and just at the theater, UCB I believe it was. And so because all of his time was spent in improv sketches and at the improv theater, all of his sketches would start to just reference other sketches and be kind of like references of references and eventually his improv teacher said like you need to experience things like you know
I'm sure there's
all of your
something
improv is just about improv because that's all you're doing right now is improv, and so you need to like go out and do things and kind of experience other things so that you can have something to talk about and to reference on stage. And I think that that's kind of a thing with the streaming is that like basically every single day I wake up and it's time to like take over with Callista and I just spend all day with Cal, and then as soon as I put her to bed, generally most days I stream, and then I finish the stream and immediately head to bed, and then wake up and take over with Callista, and then put her to bed, and immediately after she's in bed stream. So I'm doing 2 activities basically all day, which is like looking after a toddler, you know, doing the swimming lessons and skating and, you know, doing all kinds of different stuff with her, but like just spending time with a toddler and then streaming. And so at a certain point it gets to where it can be challenging to have things to talk about, interesting things to bring up while chatting with the community, you know? It's sort of like, you know, it's hard to have interesting anecdotes when it's like, you know, today I went to the park with Callista, and then
Great, you made it.
we spent some time over
I know you're expecting a script,
at someone's house so she could hang out with their toddler
just go in
for
there
hours,
and do what
and
feels
then
natural.
got dinner and came home, right? It's like there's no super interesting things happening in my life that sort of are something fun and exciting to discuss. And so with games like this one, which are a little bit kind of slower, story-based, not as great for just dropping in and watching. There's not a ton that's happening that's super engaging at any given moment on this game. I feel like maybe I need to move a little bit more toward games that are a bit more sort of frenetic and less story-oriented to make up for the fact that, you know, there's not much else to sort of bring up as a topic or whatever. I don't know, things like question of the day can be kind of fun, but those are really hard to maintain. Unless I could find some sort of way to automate having like a new question of the day each day, or each time even someone used like a question of the day command, it's a little bit, like it's quite a bit of work creating a new one every day and editing the command, and like, I don't know, just researching different fun questions of the day and stuff. Did that for a while, but it is tough. Oh, this is I'm suddenly in a audition.
And because Josh is paying to see their logo on the big screen. See, I knew you'd get it.
Amazing.
Now go in there, find your mark, and show us what you got.
Oh right, I was told to attend an audition. I forgot about that. Yeah, this is a quest. The next step of this quest is break a leg. Holy shit. Okay. Am I allowed to take everything in here? I am. Amazing. What is this? Note from Maverick. Call these crates? We need at least twice as many, and grungier. As grungy as you can get. This is supposed to be an authentic space adventure. And real space adventurers have crates. Next time I see this set, there had better be loads and loads of fucking crates, or you are fucking fired. Amazing. Weird. I guess it's just like a dead robot as a prop.
Well, well. Here to stop us at last, Captain Steele? You're too late.
All of this settlement
I don't have any
C&B,
lines.
times food pills,
Yeah,
same
more
nutritional
crates.
value, but now with
We need
added
at least
fillers.
twice as many
Are
crates.
ours.
They need to be grungier.
With their
I'm the man who's
patented
gonna burn your house
stomach-stuffing
down with the
effects and
crates.
Baseline vitamin content, we will be nigh unstoppable.
Joke's on you, idiot. Those crates are just decoys.
They are? What an unexpected twist. You may have
The
fooled me
opposite
for
of yes
now, but
anding.
not for long.
No.
Can I shoot someone?
Actually.
Wait, are we the good guys or the bad guys? Doesn't matter. I want to shoot someone.
Do you remember the last time we faced each other? The Battle of Axejack, staring one another down across the void of space while flaming debris fell like rain around us.
Things you just described are scientifically impossible.
Hey, I didn't write this. Just go with it. I had you surrounded and outgunned, but you overcame my superior numbers with tactical thinking and a Hammersmith limited edition grenade launcher.
Oh, there's still
I've
some
been
wine
waiting
from
for 5
Valentine's.
years now, and at last my day for vengeance has come.
Oh, I don't have enough Intimidate. I need 65 Intimidate for this. Is this where we're dumping backstory? I hope it's still good. We'll find out. Oh man, I love Persona 5's music.
Yes, it is. I have this whole port wired with sub-micro energon transistors. Once we're away, I'll activate
not great.
the gamma particulate field, and the quantaponic chain reaction will turn this whole place into vaporized plasma.
Hey, Phoenixer. Welcome on in. Most of those words are made up, and the ones that are real don't work like that.
Plasma's already a vapor-like kind of thing. You can't re-vaporize it.
Mark E. Krause.
I hope you've paid your
How are you?
burial
I'm doing
fees
all
and
right.
signed your personal
How's
death
your
and
evening treating you?
dismemberment waivers, because this is the end for you.
Let's you try.
Line. Never mind, I think that's scene. To the break room, everyone. I need my Moab fizzy tea.
I like that at the end of that, it's like it turns out he's a British actor. That's funny and all, but that accent was fucking garbage. Yeah, I'm doing well. I'm doing well. I had nice shower like right before I started stream, which is quite nice. Now that Callista is no longer having a nap at night, it's become a lot. Oh shit, we're fucked. It's become a lot easier to like put her down at night. She's like super tired by bedtime, so I feel a little bit safer just like going and having a shower and not really having to worry too much about her. When she was a little bit younger, you know, she'd often like wake up and call out and be kind of scared and confused and stuff when she woke up, but now it's fine. I'm a shapeshifter. Yeah, that's about it. There we go. Try that again. Just shifting shaps. Yeah, we got wrecked in that battle.
Cut. That was interesting, kid. Real novel take. Let's take 5.
Whatever he offers you, ask for more.
Whatever he offers you, ask for more. I like it. So if my Intimidate was 65, it's 50? What is this track that we're listening to? Do I have any headgear that'll increase my Intimidate so that I can like reload and grab that free experience? No, just Persuade. That's fine. Yeah, a bunch of headgear for Persuasion, but Actually, one of these gave, yeah, +5 persuade, and this is a much shittier armor that gives +5 persuade. Let's destroy that one. Alright, well that's fine. Alright, break a leg successful.
There's my star. Walk and talk with me.
Why is there talking at the beginning? I have no idea. I thought there was a bobblehead for a second, just like at first glance. Like, oh, that's interesting. Quite bold of them to, like, borrow a bunch of mechanics from Fallout and then also have bobbleheads. Plasma Rifle 2.0. Camera mechanical. Wait, what is this? Oh, that must be the other. That's like the person I was talking to, I guess. Note to set department. Need more crates. Fire this dude. Pick up laundry. Don't take his calls. Jesus. All the takes lasting for hours? Holy crap. I like the Outer Worlds, but this game is short. I mean, I guess it depends on how much you do in the game. I've been doing literally everything, and it's, there's, like, a lot of content in this game. But, yeah, if you wander around and check every single nook and cranny of the game, it lasts a fairly long time.
I appreciate what you tried there. We've got
10 hours to the walkthrough. Right, yeah, I guess if you were just bombing through. Playing the main quest. Got a review. You don't sound impressed.
Look, sometimes you just gotta wait for your break, you know?
Son of a bitch.
Here, take this for making the trip down here. Don't call us. We'll call you.
Man. I guess that wine was from Valentine's Day, so that was like 4 nights ago. It's... tastes a little off, unfortunately. Damn. What a shame. A good bottle. Weird. There's not a lot of, like, dead ends in this game that just are dead ends, and doors that are, like, not even sealed or barred, but just totally uninteractable, inert. That's really uncommon. I'm just struggling to think of how to flesh out this place. There we go. Oh, interesting. I think that door was sealed from the other side. Huh, that's cool. Sniper rifle is cool? Yeah, absolutely. Any game that has a sniper rifle, I'm a big fan of. Or, like, I'm not a fan of every game that has a sniper rifle, but in games which have sniper rifles, I'm a big fan of them. I really like just being able to have, like, one-hit kills, basically. I played through Cyberpunk pretty much the same way. I was using a revolver, but it was effectively the same thing. I had, like, a good scope on it, and so, you know, you could just insta-kill anyone from, you know, as far away as they could be possibly seen. Because just like most games that have guns in them, there's no, like, bullet drop or anything. You just have to make sure the enemy's head is in your sights. With Cyberpunk, it was nice too, because if you silenced your revolver, you were able to, like, take them out.
Kept me alive this long.
I mean, you treat it nice.
Without alerting anybody.
Happy to see, 'cause I feel the same way about my wrench.
Everyone would be like, oh, what was that? His head just exploded, and, like, wander around in circles, kind of looking for what caused it.
Out with it, you wretched contraption! Does nothing in this city work anymore?
That's interesting. A couple of people have mentioned something about the city kind of falling apart, like looking well maintained, but like secretly,
Your best find this week.
you know, crumbling.
Parodied someone up for slandering trademark products.
Interesting. I didn't realize there was a little.
Pretty good. I caught some.
I'm on my legally allotted break.
Really, I'm supposed to be here.
Oh yeah? Well, I wrote.
Who are you?
Oh, what are you doing here?
What are you doing here?
Nothing. Nothing. Why? Does it look like I'm up to something? Laws, I knew it!
Like machine rifles in games?
You got me. I'm caught, aren't I?
Yeah, I just like anything that has the highest single shot damage. That's my favorite type of gun. Amazed how often Tunuk comes up on Play Random. I'm not complaining. Tunuk. Yeah, you're in big trouble. Now why don't you tell me what you did?
I work in the lab at the Ministry of Accuracy and Morale. Some of my sprats went missing, but it's not my fault, okay?
Lab
Maybe I let
sprats?
them out more often than regulations allow, but they need to stretch their little legs.
Aw.
And
He cares.
so what if I occasionally forgot to latch their cage? Everyone gets a little distracted now and then.
Never mind. He's just bad at his job. Alright, what happened?
They escaped, and before I could coax them back, they'd made their way to the maintenance tunnels. Even if I did dare go down there, they're among all the common sewer sprats and exterminator mechanicals.
I could look for them.
Really? In that case, take this collection crate. 6 of my little ones are down there, but don't worry, you can easily tell them apart from common sewer sprats. They have intelligent eyes, an agreeable yet reserved demeanor, and a fondness for hiding. Also, they're white rather than green.
I like it.
Please,
They
do
have
take
intelligent
care, and
eyes.
Do mind the exterminator
Also,
mechanicals.
they're
If
different
the worst
color.
should happen to my little darlings, well, I still want their bodies. For science, of course.
What are the maintenance tunnels beneath Byzantium for?
Well, to maintain things, of course. Like big, humming machine things with gears. And pipes. Water pipes. Air pipes. All sorts of pipes. That's why they connect the city from the Acropolis District to here.
Why don't you order them yourself?
Everyone knows sewer sprats carry diseases. And the exterminator mechanicals have been known to fire on larger targets.
Oh.
Why they'd do that when they're only supposed to attack sprats, I've no idea. But there are rumors.
Oh?
Some people say there are strange things in those tunnels. Assassins. A room full of murderous automechanicals.
Sick?
Monsters hungry for human flesh. A hidden bureaucratic purgatory where things and people are lost forever.
A bureaucratic purgatory. God damn, that's the new name of my my cover band.
To deal with the sewer
Bureaucratic
sprats, of course,
purgatory.
they're quite the nuisance. Therefore, my research.
Out with it.
Oh, very well. It's true. I do run studies on them at the lab, but I also have a special connection with them. See, I'm an enormous fan of all my colonists. The early seasons, before the plotlines got tacky. You must have seen the classic episodes.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Oh, I forget, some parts of Halcyon are lacking in modern plumbing. Not to mention the latest in entertainment. Well, I name all my sprats
Also
after
been
my favorite
cryogenically
characters.
frozen.
That way, their stories can live on in rodent form. So you see, it's imperative
Their
that I get them all
stories
back.
can live on in rodent form. Wow. I like this guy.
Not just names, they all have backstories too. There's Lord Reginald Kim III,
Oh my
Lady Philippa
God.
Farnsworth, Vonda von Vermillion,
This
Haroon
conversation
Greenleaf,
tree.
Iskander Emmanuel Sanchez, and Evelyn Ensley Okoye.
So, who are Lord Reginald and Lady Philippa?
Ah, she's the chief executive of Farnsworth Incorporated and a fearless captain of industry. He's a mercurial shareholder. They're in a rather tumultuous marriage contract.
Wow. What's Vonda's story?
She's an ambitious shareholder in Farnsworth Incorporated who wants more than stock. Or does she?
I love it. I love that
It's
he's
difficult to tell what exactly she's after.
he's given his
but
lab rats
she
these
is trying
personalities.
to seduce both Lord Reginald and Lady Philippa.
I'm curious about Haroon Greenleaf and Iskander Emmanuel Sanchez.
So is everyone. Haroon is.
I'm guessing that all these backstories
His backstory's still a work in
are
progress.
from the
Iskander
show,
is Lady Philippa's trusty assistant. He's
or maybe
trying to
these are
seduce
all.
Vonda.
He just named them after the show, and these are all his own.
She's a member of Farnsworth Incorporated's regulatory board.
Like,
a wise woman with a sharp
backstories
tongue
he's
and
given
a
to
heart
them.
of gold. Something else?
You seem surprised I'd help you?
I still am. After all, I'm a person of very little influence and only middling prospects.
Yeah, but you got
No one does
personality.
favors for free.
You got
But
spunk.
I must say, I'm far too distressed to think critically about your suspiciously kind offer.
Yeah, I like this dude a lot. I'm definitely gonna help him out. Okay, well there's a door over here. Go to the parcel service. I was in there. There's a back door? Maybe this goes to like the warehouse or something. Excuse me. Damn. Maybe having like a super long hot shower right before streaming wasn't a great idea. Now I feel a little bit sleepy.
Smooth.
There we go. Well, I really do feel like you get a lot of experience from, like, taking everything you come across. Unlocking things, exploring. Nice. I really like being rewarded for, exploration. Such a banger. Ready to place epic unit. Place a giant flag bearer. No. I mean, I don't want to say it's a waste, but it is a massive waste.
I'm afraid I can't help you at the moment. Have a prosperous day.
Damn, I can't just start working here. Start helping random dudes. Nightingale step. Damn, it sucks that there's someone looking at me. That seems like, I don't recognize the name of that mod offhand. That might be a weapon mod I don't already have. The epic battle. Demand bread and circuses? What? Which epic battle? Bread and circuses? I don't think I get it. We can go into the underbelly of the city, I guess. The maintenance tunnels. Maybe we should see if there's more quests that involve being in there before I go down. Sell some junk real quick.
You sure have seen
It's a Russian proverb. Ah, of course.
Ellie, And sure, but most of it looks the same from inside.
I don't know how I
the
didn't
ship.
get that right away.
Sorry, Dr. Ellie. Still, though, don't you find it thrilling? Being in space?
Look, it's just Ellie.
What's the deal with this? Little, like, ration pills or cans of beans being right next to the sewer grates? I've seen that a couple times. I wonder if that's supposed to, like,
They look fancy, but
indicate
inside,
something.
Just marble and existential emptiness. There's my parents' place. Smell that? Industrial grade cleaning solvent and desperation.
Fish sticks. I like how it spells fish sticks with an X. Right, this is the guy I've been told by somebody to kill, who I really don't want to kill. Let's say before I even go in there. Maybe instead of killing him, I can let him know that folks want him dead. Get him to safety.
This reminds me of... Oh, never mind.
Universal Defense Logistics. Cascadia compromised? I received a message that an unauthorized user was looking through the files on my Cascadia terminal. Maybe some marauder with 2 firing brain cells? Maybe not. I hope whoever it is understands that the sacrifices made on Monarch and HRS 1084 serve a higher purpose. One day, when all of us have attained a new state of being, humanity may forgive my sins. Could it have been jeopardized as well? If the project's under attack, it falls to me to defend it. There are too few of us left. My worst suspicions are confirmed. HRS was ransacked. Who knows what became of the suspension tanks? My team. As usual, my handlers on the board are no help. Until I deliver results they can replicate, package, and disperse to the general population, they desire only silence and obedience from the likes of me. Favorite pastime when the game was played was to kill residents in cities? I have killed basically no one innocent so far. Doubtless there's a connection to be drawn to the hooligans who accessed my Monarch notes. The project demands that I protect every research asset with my life. Now the time has come to fulfill that project. Circumstances were hardly optimal at the primary and secondary labs. Political instability pulled Cascadia out from under me, and some combination of cabin fever and paranoia soured the space station. Perhaps my home in Steadfast Byzantium will offer the retreat I need. Though I miss working alongside colleagues, I know that I hardly deserve the ones I enjoyed, the ones I lost. The work continues in isolation and loneliness, perhaps as it should. First, extraterrestrials. Ever since our species became aware of itself, we imposed our superiority on the worlds we touched. Colonialism worked for a time. But our oldest trick didn't work in Halcyon, did it? Now we are the ones who must bow to a force greater than ourselves. We are the ones who must adapt. Update. Wine makes me too introspective. Perhaps I'll balance it out with vodka. Lab access. Unseal. I wonder if there's like a hidden door somewhere. Who was it that wants this guy dead again? Oh my god, my nose is really itchy for some reason. Right, someone thinks he's the center of an alien invasion conspiracy. Yeah, the seems fucking insane. I don't really want to kill him. I've been tasked with that, but I plan to not. I plan to merely ask him, interrogate him, find out what's going on.
top-of-the-line equipment. Better than most hospitals, even.
Okay, so there's definitely auto mechanicals. Make one more save before I go in here, just in case.
That's far enough. What are you doing here? How did you even get inside?
I'm the one asking the questions.
You're in my house, and I'm not fucking around. Start talking.
Lilia Hagen sent me to kill you.
If anyone ever tries to off me, I hope they do it with the same professional courtesy.
Aw.
Hagen? I've never heard of her. Is she from the board? Damn it. I knew this would happen.
Why would the board want you dead?
To keep me quiet. But if you didn't know that, I'm guessing they didn't send you. I always assumed they would put a bullet in my head one of these days. I don't know anyone named Hagen.
That's a gentle, womanly way of putting it, Captain. She's obsessed with aliens.
This is utter nonsense. I've never even been to Groundbreaker.
You've been to Cascadia and Station 1084. I know all of your dirty secrets.
You found my lab? Oh no. What happened to the team? Tell me you didn't move their suspension tanks.
Leah's orders to airlock them if I don't report in?
I'll tell you everything, just don't hurt them. Too many
Sure,
people
I'll
have
grab
been
some
harmed
free
on my
XP.
account.
That's a rare dose of sincerity for Byzantium.
What are you doing, Doctor? This information is beyond classified.
You can write
Oh,
me
she's
in
got
your report.
commanders.
It hardly matters. I'm researching a new way to feed the colony. The crops we transplanted from Earth don't give us the nutrients we need. Our colonists might not realize it yet, but they're starving.
Do you always have corporate guards in your home?
A recent development, Captain. Apparently someone's broken into the laboratories where I used to work. The board
This
wanted
guy.
me protected. It seems I have you to thank for my current house guests.
This is startling, but it doesn't explain the research I found.
The food we grow here barely sustains human life. The colony won't last under these conditions. So, the board let me approach the problem from a different angle. I believe that
Genetically
I could adapt
augmenting
humans
the
to live
people?
on Halcyon's terms. That I could change us. Give us the ability to derive sustenance from the nutrients the food does have.
Augmenting all of the settlers instead of just growing more nutritious food? Fucking insane. Adaptation didn't save your research team.
Not for lack of trying. I wanted to save them all, but I wasn't strong enough.
You burned through a lot of valuable scientists to arrive at zero conclusions.
I wouldn't allow us to
solutions.
experiment on convicts or the unemployed. It's wrong, no matter what the law says. Everyone agreed. We accepted the risks. I'm desperate. I've already asked all the best institutes on Earth for help. Years ago, we sent a message out on the Cornelius Vanderbilt, but heard nothing back.
Isn't Cornelius Vanderbilt one of the assault cruisers patrolling Halcyon?
It's been missing for over 2 years now. They never re-established contact after the skip to Earth. Of course, the board is keeping that under wraps.
Imagine losing something with that many guns on it.
Yeah, that's a
How'd
thing.
you lose half a pair of ships like it were a sock?
The board is uneasy about letting the colony know, seeing as half of their military force vanished without a trace.
Looks like I found a cover-up, I guess. Well, colonists might be getting unruly if they realize there's only one boot on their
The
neck.
board also has its brand to uphold. If you can't trust the brand, what else is there?
The board wants to adopt the entire population of Halcyon?
Once we can replicate a success, the board will move
Considering
to
this is like a
rewire our
side
nuclear.
mission, this is
With any luck, our next
pretty
generation
huge.
will be eating and thriving off halcyon crops.
Knowing what the board considers a success, that doesn't give me a lot of hope.
You really think the board got our best interests at heart? I mean, they say, but I'm just not sure.
We haven't made enough strides to advance the plan. Hardly any at all. But we have to keep trying.
Enough talk, where do we go from here?
You came to kill me. I assume that's still on the table. Please don't.
You make a valid argument.
If I die, there's no one who can reproduce our work. Every sacrifice will have been for nothing. And we'll be no closer to a solution that feeds the colony.
What do you think, Ellie?
I try not to, least when it comes to the moral dilemmas. Lilia Hagen's a useful ally to have, but I'll back you up either way.
I hope you know what you're doing, Captain.
What do you think, Parvati?
It seems like she's trying to help, Captain. Honest help. Ain't many in the colony doing that. We should let her try.
Everything I did was for the good of the colony. Consider that.
Go work with Phineas Wells.
The one on the wanted posters? They say he's an anarchist. A madman, a butcher.
I mean, those might all be true.
I'll do it.
Doctor!
What choice do I have, Commander?
Oh, the board didn't like that. So there really is no alien conspiracy?
Alien conspiracy? No. What, did you hit your head on your way in or something? I need to get out of here. Phineas can contact me when he's ready to work together. For now, I'd better pack up the lab and head somewhere discreet.
Not so fast. Captain, what you just learned is beyond your clearance. Hell, it's beyond mine. Give me one reason why I should let you walk out of here alive.
Because I have 100 persuade.
You sure have an inflated sense of self-importance, but that doesn't make you wrong. Now move along. The doc has a lot of work ahead of her, tidying up and such.
Nice. I got out of here without having to kill everybody. Alright, I can't take anything. I can lockpick fast enough that I don't have to worry about getting spotted. That's a big plus. I wonder. Oh, I thought maybe that was a journal. Homo halcyonis, adapt or starve. Pages and pages of Dr. Charchin's research cover the wall, along with summaries and charts from various presentations. Most of the text is beyond your understanding, filled with jargon such as nucleon twining, hybrid transcriptation, and exorphology synthesis of ultraviolet contamination. Mixed in with the scientific data, the following message. Hey, Zebri. How you doing? S. I've included my research for your review, but here's the brass tacks. Homo sapiens, humanity as we know it, cannot survive in Halcyon. Something went wrong with the terraforming. We can't eat the native plants, and the ones we brought with us adapted more to the Halcyon system than anyone has seen before. Every meal we eat, our bodies fail to absorb vital nutrients. The waves of sickness and population decline affecting the township, they're all symptoms of this one problem. We're starving. Oh, yeah, there should have been a bit of a pause there. One problem. We're starving. There we go. I think we can haste everybody. Awesome. Yes, exophology. I took that in college. I mean, who didn't dabble a little, you know? Brutal. Such a bad map to have a rogue on, but I wants to get them dailies. Holy crap, this Cyclops is wrecking us. These level 20 units, goddamn. Chases Orion across the night sky. Oh, wow. That's cool. I like the reference. Especially given that, you know, my name and all that. Awards 2 event currency to any unit that kills it. Oh, these hoplites are actually worth currency. Oh, that's sick. Alright, well I need to place another rogue still. Poseidon. After 30 seconds, Poseidon will summon the Kraken to the battle. The Kraken attacks both allies and enemies for 20 seconds and then disappears, only to reappear 10 seconds later. It slows non-flying units by 50%. Interesting. Interesting. Okay. I'm gonna drop a unit over here. So hang on, let me hand in this quest before I check out what my next one is. Purchase scrolls. Okay, I can do that. Oh, I don't have enough gold to. Bronze Unicorn Warbeast skin. Cool. Spent my day mostly without power. Oh no, there's a huge windstorm. And the fuck ton of trees in my state took it out, but I got it back around 2 p.m. Whew, that sucks. So what are these laurels for? Whoops, fuck me. Jesus, there's the fucking battle brain. Here, I might as well flush out area. Okay. Right, so spend some scrolls. Also, Zeus will grant a reward to the worthy. Grand prize skin. Oh, they all have the same skins in them, potential skins. I don't know which of these is best. I guess you kind of decide on like the grand prize skin. I don't know what units these are for. Maybe it's like a flying rogue or something. That's a tank. That's a war beast probably. I do like the Cerberus. That looks pretty legit. Let's do it. And then spend some cash on some scroll. I guess buying batches of 4 is the way to do it. Never heard it all. Damn, yeah, I need more cash. Okay. Neat. You can claim free laurels in the Stream Raider store every day. Oh, I didn't notice that. Oh yeah, totally. Daily free laurels. Thank you. Appreciate that. That's relevant because I need all the cash I can possibly get. The bronze badge. That's cool. I like the theme. I really like the Greek mythology theme. Partially because I'm named after a Greek mythological figure, as is my daughter. But, you know, spend them on chests in the store. Whichever's brought the most, so we'll give everyone a skin related to it. Yeah, totally. It's cool. Maybe the lab coats on the Hope could have figured this out. Maybe if we were still in contact with the Earth, we'd have other options, but wishing doesn't fill a balance sheet. The only solution I see, the only chance, is if we transform humanity to become Halcyon natives. Say farewell to Homo sapiens. Our future is Homo Halcyonis. My team is gone now. Even lore. Send any lab coats or workers with a chimerical bent my way. I can't use any of these sawbones you sent me. They're not chimerists, and most are too hull-headed to train. I need time to get this right, S. By the architect, I swear I'll do it for the colony and for my team.
I've had patients ask for some pretty bizarre procedures, but this takes the cake.
You think someone gave him...
Guess I wouldn't tell anyone if I'd lost an assault cruiser either.
Interesting. God damn. Dropped an epic flying rogue since the Kraken doesn't seem to like flying units. Yeah, it does. It doesn't slow flying units at least, so that's cool. And every unit that's on the you know, starting area mapped out will get a haste at the start of the battle. So Hopefully we can do as much damage as possible in those first 30 seconds before it becomes important. Notes. Subject will need medical treatments beyond our current understanding before any attempt of extraction is made. You should have let me go, Lore. I drew the last straw. It was my turn. I don't think I'm strong enough to go on without you. I'll never stop searching for a way to bring you back. If I fail, may the architect annotate your place in the equation.
I hope Dr. Wells has the resources to handle this project.
Well, maybe not the resources. Well, yeah, I don't know. Yeah, maybe not the resources, but certainly the know-how. So now my quest objective is just to head back to Lilia. And I guess let her know that I've fucked it up. I could lie to her. Say that she's dead. Straight through the heart. Ooh. Is that like a player piano, I guess? I don't quite understand what those are supposed to be representative of. Future sheet music? Where it's all just the waveform and you have to figure out what note needs to be played? Bluster dies with a whimper. Alright, well, I guess I'll finish exploring this city. Because there's still like a handful of missions for me to do on this planet. Music of the future is just one constant wave. There are no breaks allowed. Just a waveform of noise. A sort of screeching that rends the soul. Just like all great music. Ben Hill Estate. All of the greatest composers just sort of bend one note until the mind breaks.
Marilyn, is that you?
Lars, we certainly didn't expect to see you like
Yo,
this.
Eric, how's it going?
And I didn't expect you to renew your marriage contract.
Oh, this is her parents' place.
But we're all full of surprises today, aren't we?
Yo,
Speaking of
what is shaking?
surprises, you should meet my new friend. We've been running around the system for a while now, stirring up all sorts of trouble.
Right. So Ellie really wants to have me behave as poorly as possible. Spit on the floor. Fancy place. I'll probably be taking a few things with me.
There you go again, Captain. Always menacing polite society.
What's up with you, Eric?
Anyway, you're
shaking, my
probably
dude.
wondering where I've been all this time.
What's new and exciting?
Not exactly.
The last few years have been a bloody haze. You wouldn't believe the messes we've gotten ourselves into. Right?
Theft, vandalism, profanity, you name it, we've done it at least twice.
Yep, we're a pair of disgraceful lowlifes.
Marilyn, this really isn't the best time. Perhaps you should go.
We'll leave when we're good and ready.
You tell him. We'll stay as long as we like. And while we're at it, we'll drink your expensive hooch, wear our outside shoes all over your nice floors.
Hold up, these floors aren't just nice, they're top quality marble.
She's right. Since when can you afford authentic Terran marble?
That's what we've been trying to tell you, dear, but you must understand. We hadn't heard from you in
Did they, like, sell some of her things?
We thought you were dead.
Huh. There's new Captain Morgan cherry vanilla flavor. That would be good with some Dr. Pepper. I'm sure you can make much more creative drinks with it. I would just worry that it's probably extremely sweet. Yeah, that is a big downside. I mean, if it's cherry vanilla flavor already, you don't really need the Dr. Pepper, you know? I do have Dr. Pepper in the fridge right now. I could mix something with that. Don't sound so disappointed about it.
I'm not dead. I just never wanted to talk to you again.
I'm afraid the distinction was lost on us, darling.
Why do we get the feeling you people are about to apologize for something?
We only did what any grieving parents in our position would do. We collected on your life insurance policy.
And the payouts have been rather, substantial.
Whoa.
You what?
I'm sure you're much happier now knowing she's alive and well, right?
Of course. And we shall always harbor that joyful secret.
Secret?
Within our
Oh no.
hearts.
And you'll report it to the insurance company, right?
It's not that simple. For one thing, we'd have to cut back on so many necessities. The neighbors would be sure to notice.
Jesus. There's cherry vanilla Dr. Pepper, but I was thinking mix it with regular Dr. Pepper. Dr. Pepper already kind of has those flavors in it, doesn't it? I didn't know there was cherry vanilla Dr. Pepper. We don't really get a lot of variants of those things at most places. Tell him Ellie's back. Could be the talk of the town.
That's the other problem.
We had to explain your disappearance somehow.
We couldn't very well tell people you'd run off to become a miscreant, could we?
I'll have you know she's a professional miscreant.
Shh. Someone could hear you.
We concocted a story about Celeste Jollycurl designing a pair of 12-inch heels for you.
One of a kind, naturally.
That led to your tragic death when you tripped and broke your neck.
What the fuck?
It was quite the story. People were talking about it for weeks.
Ellie, are you done with these jerks?
Not until I get some answers. Couldn't you have at least made up a better story? Something with pirates or raptidons? And what are you gonna do now that we're here?
Yes, about that. We were just
So,
about to
I mean,
ask
I'm
you
thinking
to, leave.
we loudly announce that she's still around.
If you don't mind.
These people are terribly. You should be ashamed of yourselves.
Well, we're trying to avoid further
This
embarrassment.
kind of does have those flavors in it. They just really ramp it up in the cherry vanilla version.
Stir
That makes sense,
if
I
the neighbors
guess.
saw you two stomping about.
That's it? You just want us to disappear now?
Marilyn, please.
Don't cause a scene.
I don't know about you, but I'm ready to cause a scene.
Let's just get out of here, Captain. Fine. I'm gone. Forever this time.
Wow, those are the shittiest parents ever. That's fucking brutal. Well, we told everyone you're dead, so maybe you can just go and, you
Let's just
know,
put this
keep quiet.
unpleasantness behind us.
What happens if I steal their booze, I
Could
wonder.
you please leave quietly now?
I'm gonna say before I do it, just in case it hurts my reputation with Ellie. Although, do you have reputation with your NPCs? I don't even know.
What do you think you're doing?
It's a different voice actor. I was just leaving.
Don't hurt me!
The fuck? They don't just, like, talk to me? Okay, alright. I guess that's not the best of things, then. Womp womp. Well, damn. Now that it turns out this wine isn't really good anymore, I don't know what to sip on this evening. I guess I can get some experience from stealing one item from them.
What do you think you're doing?
I was just leaving. Paranoid. Repeatedly getting caught by guards in restricted areas has made you jittery, doubly so when roaming around restricted areas or sneaking. All personality attributes -1? No, that's not worth it. It's cool that exists, though. Alright, let's get out of there. Follow up with Ellie. I probably could have followed up with her in her home, actually. Or in her parents' home. Every time you drop the bomb. Why must we kill all?
Can we talk?
Yeah, of course, Ellie, we can talk. Where are you at? Whew, that was a big lag spike coming out of there.
Can you believe those two? We'd hardly been there a minute and they turned us out like yesterday's garbage.
How did you think that would go?
I thought they'd be scandalized. They'd both be sitting there watching one of their vapid aetherwave dramas, and then we'd walk in. Mother would drop her mock apple cider, and the glass would shatter all over their overpriced marble. Father would tear off his glasses and blink open-mouthed.
And then what?
I'd have a great one-liner in the tube. I was thinking either, the leather's fake but the scars are real, or, oops, did I just track awesome onto your rug?
How about, it's payback time and I'm collecting with interest.
Yeah, I'm gonna use that one day. Now, getting back to my story.
I like her.
Father would throw his hands up, because this would be just like me, to come back and make a big scene.
Hey, Fluffy Bunny,
Then
what's
Mother
shaking?
would do the old, you had us worried sick. Her eyes would be red and she'd have her fist in front of her mouth to stifle a sob.
You're really hurt, aren't you?
I'm not hurt. I'm outraged.
Yeah, I'm doing well.
Affronted even.
I'm doing quite well.
I just didn't want to get booted out of the house.
Got any
I
big
grew
exciting
up
plans
in
for the
like that.
weekend?
It's embarrassing, you know. And I've got a reputation to maintain.
I'm sorry, it's a rough situation.
I'm used to rough situations. Like when someone loads your pistol with blanks and strands you in a Marauder moonbase. Or traps you in an airlock with an angry mantis worm.
Once again, that's very specific.
What can I say? I don't collect things, I collect experiences. Just can't think of a good use for this one.
Gotta surround yourself with people who really look out for you.
Unless you mean the kind who'll look out for you to blink so they could swipe your bits. The galaxy's not exactly crawling with those. Anyway, I don't want to sift through this lousy experience for meaningful life lessons. I'm mad, and I want to do something about it. Something like... Wait a second. What if I could get that money?
You're talking.
I could open a new account, designate that account holder as a sole beneficiary. All the payouts would go to me. I'll make money without doing a thing. And I'll get to cut them off.
Wait, the role reversal?
As long as I don't develop a taste for Wolgonzola and bad legal dramas, that's fine by me.
I think I'll eat some delicious food,
My
play lots of
policy
fun
is with
games,
the
and have some
Greater
great sex.
Halcyon
Everything that a
Insurance
good weekend must have.
They have an
Those
office
are
in
all.
Byzantium.
Those are all on the
Maybe you
checklist
could
for
use
sure.
Some of your people skills to help me set up a dummy beneficiary account. If that doesn't work, I'm sure we can find one of their terminals and do it ourselves.
I saw a letter in their mailbox. They're in Fallbrook.
What a relief. The less time we have to spend in Byzantium, the better. Something on your mind?
Sick. Alright, let's go commit insurance fraud. I'm into that. Both in game and in real life.
Did you hear? Marjorie Dalton and Archibald Harris are redecorating with
Weird little canid.
crystal faux windows.
I learned why I like keeping my feet up and why I did it almost instinctively without thinking about it. My desk is a very old, very large wooden desk and it's up against a window. There's no back to the desk behind where you can put your legs, so my legs get cold. Tricks my brain tell me to move them up onto the seat, hence my bad posture. Thinking of getting a tiny low-power space heater, kind of like a kotatsu. I guess a blanket would do the trick. Yeah, I mean a blanket would probably be good. So when I used to live at a place where it was like kind of drafty, I had a sleeping bag over at my computer, and so yeah, I just hop into my sleeping bag every time I was sitting at my computer. It was great. Keep my legs and feet nice and toasty. Almost too warm sometimes, which is, you know, kind of what you're looking for, right? Nice toasty, toasty feet. Oh, this is a named person? Who are you?
How splendid. Another rung leech wandering through the streets of Byzantium. Why, just this morning I thought to myself, as lovely as the gardens are, what they really need is more greasy vagrants frolicking through them.
Jesus Christ.
Here you are, frolicking.
I don't have enough dexterity to say it's graceful. A plan? Yeah. If you don't already own a sleeping bag, you can probably pick up a half-decent one for cheap. Give you an excuse to go camping at some point. Frolicking. Guys, do I frolic?
I don't reckon so. Maybe she's talking about me? I mean, I'm definitely the greasy one.
Well, whatever you call it, do it elsewhere, and take your merry band with you. Honestly, what is the board thinking letting so many of your ilk into the city proper? It's madness.
If the board isn't supposed to let people in the city, how'd you get here?
I earned my place here, just like everyone else. My grandfather was the CIO at Tile, you see.
What's a CIO?
Chief Idea Officer. He came up with all the best ideas for their products. You know the font they use for Stogie Slims? That was him.
The font they use?
Well, he described the idea of it to their font development team, then picked it from a list of choices, but that's basically the same thing.
Jesus.
It was a very long list.
What other ideas did he come up with? I don't know if you've heard of a kotatsu. It's a Japanese invention. Small square oh, yeah. Absolutely, I've seen those things. Yeah, there's a blanket that you can put your feet under. Yeah, it's kind of a cool concept.
Let's see. He picked the colors they included in rainbow chips. No one else wanted purple, but he insisted. Everyone loves the purple ones. And you know how the Cosmic Smokes logo has an eye in the middle of a heptagon? He said that one came to him in a dream. He was a true visionary, so far ahead of his time.
Wait, but what did you do to earn your place here?
I just told you. My grandfather made millions of bits as CIO, and I earned them from him.
Inheriting bits isn't the same as earning them.
Of course it is. Wealth is the most visible, objective measure of success.
Oh my god, this person needs to be stuck into a giant blender.
Earned. My grandfather taught me that.
Wealth is the most...
Wealth, you're successful, and if you're
successful, what was your wording?
You must have earned it. Honestly,
visible means of... No. The most visible, objective measure of success. Wealth is the most visible, objective measure of success. Yeah, that's maybe the worst take I've ever seen in my life.
You're welcome. Now, do we have any further business, or are you just here for the repartee?
What's wrong with more people coming to Byzantium?
What's wrong? It erodes the very pillars of our society. Merit, decorum, personal hygiene. This city is meant for us.
I think I'll make one. Ooh, that does sound nice.
We earn its luxuries. But now we are overrun with the unworthy and the ungrateful, and this early retirement nonsense is making it even worse.
What's early retirement?
The worst thing to happen to Halcyon. A contest that gives even the lowliest, most inefficient workers a chance to live in Byzantium. By simply winning a lottery, those early retirees get an exclusive district of Byzantium to themselves. No one else is even allowed to go there.
It sounds like a Soylent Green thing.
How is that fair?
But most contests have some inherent biases, so technically.
Oh, by the law. I mean the principle of it, not the mechanics. It's not right. I deserve to see any district I please. Why, if it weren't guarded, I'd...
Yeah, I'd be willing to bet there's some shady bullshit going on.
You look like you've been shot at
A
before.
lottery for poor people to go into their own district no one else can go into.
She's got a point. We're probably gonna get shot at anyway. Might
That's
as well
some
make a
like
few
fucking
bits. Yes.
Logan's
Listen
Run
to
Silent Green shit.
What is that person's job exactly? Are they your secretary?
Yes.
Personal masseuse?
Yes.
Or do you just keep them around as a mobile armrest?
Yes.
Well, it doesn't matter. What's important is that you think this is a fabulous arrangement, and you'd be thrilled to lend me your services.
Why would I ever help you with something so selfish?
Did you miss the part where I said I'd pay you? That's all the reason someone like you should require.
Let's not. Give me something better.
Better than money? Let's see, there's... No. The thrill of discovery. Like in an Aetherwave adventure. People love those, right? Don't you want to see what the retirement district is like?
Do like money.
Fantastic. Consider yourself employed, vagrant. Unless, of course, you had a wealthy, beautiful benefactor of impeccable social pedigree. Which you do. How fortunate for you. These codes will get you past the lockdown. Oh, and don't worry about subtlety. I don't care how you deal with security, just correct this injustice at all costs.
How did you get those access codes?
The same way anyone gets anything here, of course. I made friends with the right people. Bits might earn you a place in Byzantium, but that means everyone here has little need for more of them. For favors like this, you need to spend... let's call it social capital.
Alright, well, now I've got a quest for this awful human being. This seems like such a missable quest. It's like sitting on a bench. Somewhere that, like, doesn't really stand out. Gotta look for those named characters. Restricted access. Hey, Spectrum Vodka. Oh, probably not.
This property is off limits. Solicitors, loiterers, and uninvited visitors will be fined to the fullest extent of company policy. This ultimatum brought to you by Universal Defense
opened
Logistics.
the wine from Valentine's Day to see if it was still good, and it's not tasting great. I don't know if you want to see how it tastes. Not. I'm here for Minister Clark.
That's funny. The minister isn't expecting visitors, and you don't much look like one of those couriers from HPS.
We got a parcel here with the minister's name on it.
Looks like your papers are in order. All right, go on through.
Thanks for your time. That's funny. I just happened to have already gotten the parcel. I knew there was some weird stuff where I was like... I was wondering what the, what these, like, named items were that I was able to just randomly pick up. I guess there's, like, 2 ways to do this quest. The other one being probably to go into this, like, restricted area. Oh, now it's not restricted. Neat. So I'm allowed in, and then... I guess this probably is, like, for a side door or something.
A UDL security attendant is always prepared.
All right. Cool. Let's... Oh. Climb. Oh, there's a ladder here. Well, that's weird. Oh. That's cool. I didn't know this was a thing. Huh. Neat. All right. Do some Stream Raiders. Yeah, I like this new sort of theme. Do any of the units, like, attack this? I guess it's not on anyone's side. It's got 99,999 hit points. Attack speed infinity. Oh shit, the Kraken has arrived. Yo.
Guess people getting shot. No, it's running away. No.
How's it going, Bane Falcon?
No, that wasn't actually a gunshot going off, although that did kind of scare the shit out of me because I didn't see the redemption for the clip being played. So thank you for that brief heart attack. It just happened at the exact same moment.
Baconators
as my delivery showing
coming
up.
in for a raid.
This is doing a gunshot coming through my speakers. Delivery driver's about to knock on the door.
How's it going, dude? How's your evening treating you? What were you up to this fine evening? Let's do this battle because it's got a better reward. You got salty at Magic the Gathering. Oh no, what happened? I'm gonna go drink with a purpose. There you go. That's the attitude. What do we need to do? Place 2 tanks. Tanks, war beasts, barbarians. Tanks, war beasts, barbarians. All right. Let's do it. There we go. That's the area I'm gonna cast haste on. Oh, this is has a battlefield blessing too. Click him for more info. Okay, where's Hermes? Ah, here he goes. Doing a sealed event, then a draft. I missed it. Did my epic flying rogue do good? Probably. Assassin units have double move speed, and every 9 seconds become untargetable for 3 seconds. All units get a 50% defense against damage from ranged units. Oh, okay. So lots of assassins, less ranged is like the way to go. I like it. The hoplites give event currency. I think that's really cool. I'm not quite sure what they grant a defense boost to the other armored units. I see. Fairly long range for an armored unit. Yeah, so I guess try and avoid ranged units. Yeah. Nutty. Should have saved my rogues for this. That's all good. Your salt was self-inflicted. What happened? Just like didn't draft very well? Sealed events are one of my favorites, or were back when I played like Paper Magic. I haven't really done any online, so I have no idea how a MTG arena sealed functions, but it's really goddamn bad. Oh, that sucks. It really sucks when there's like a misplay or something and you're just like, I fucking... When you see yourself misplay, or like you do the misplay and then you realize a few seconds later, like, oh, right, of course I shouldn't have done that. I find that's most of playing Magic. Seeing your mistakes in slow motion. I have fun with it, but yeah. Yeah, that there. 3 seconds I was calling the misplay as soon as I did the thing. Yeah. There is that. Absolutely. Yeah, I think I'm that same way with hang on a sec. With chess. I find I think and I think and I think and I figure out like several turns ahead what exactly I need to do. And then once I'm like 3 or 4 turns deep, like, okay, now I know what I'm doing. Then I kind of like come back and I'm like, oh wait, oh, I should just do this. This is much simpler. And then I do it, and I'm like, oh, no, right, of course, because the next turn and the turn after next is when that I need to have done a different thing. Like, I just overthink for way too long and then get to the point where I'm just like, I just need to do a thing, and then I kind of fuck it all up. Or I think 3 or 4 turns deep, and then I come back to like, okay, now what was the first move in that chain? And it's like, oh, Christ, it could have been anything. Like, I gotta, like, start from scratch now. It's brutal. Made mint tea with brown sugar and half, because I'm out of regular sugar and milk. I don't know how it's gonna be. That sounds nice. That sounds like, yeah, adding, like, a fattier dairy and a tastier sugar is gonna be probably a much better, tea. Hey, Milkman. Speaking of milk, how you doing this evening? What is tumblin'? What is tumblin'? What is tumblin'? I don't know. I, you know, spent the day chilling with the little one. You know, we hung out with a friend, her same age. So that's always a good time. Got to, you know, mediate minor little fights and whatnot, so that's, you know, it's always good. Yeah, how's everyone's, you know, Friday shaping up?
Nice thing about traveling with the captain.
Any big plans for the
We meet all
weekend?
sorts of new people.
Oh, weird, this isn't stealing?
Best part is when they pay us.
Huh.
We never really had new folks in Edgewater.
Weird, why are those containers things I'm allowed to help myself to?
Kinda hard to make new friends.
Legitimately odd.
Everyone's already decided they don't like you.
Could be a favor in disguise. A lot of people out here, ain't?
Yeah, overthinking and getting lost in the overthinking sucks. And the thing that sucks about magic is you don't have the you don't have the time to like overthink as much as, you know, I would want to. I'm supposed to speak to Parvati. Okay.
That nice.
I didn't realize that.
Oh, can you believe this outfit? It's so handsome, I'm almost afraid to touch it. Why?
I've been doing my taxes while being a grown-up stupid. Yeah. Yeah, that's the thing, eh? I need to do the same.
I just have to
I've been getting like
actually do it now.
tax info in the mail, and
You know, there's a part Jay's been looking for.
The thing is, I
Fix the
haven't gotten any
recyclers?
emails from Twitch
They only
about my
carry
tax
them on
info.
big colony ships, like the Hope.
Too early to do taxes? Early in the evening? Or early because it's 1 a.m. for you? Or early because it's only February? There's a part she's looking for that's only on big colony ships. Making every little thing perfect won't change her feelings.
I know. For a while, it felt like everything I did was a little bit of help.
Oh, Twitch is March
Didn't
15th.
have
Okay,
to
well there we
ask
go.
her to be mine. Not yet.
I gotta wait for that then.
For real. Next time we dock with Groundbreaker, I'm doing it. I'll send June a message and ask her over.
They really do kind of leave it for the last second, eh?
Scary,
Like,
Captain.
April is when you need
I'm
to do it.
grateful for all you done.
Missing too many papers still. That makes sense.
Oh, Captain, you see those fine clothes Miss Jolliker made for me?
That's refreshing.
How did you get in here?
Oh yeah. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. Like, I don't know what my task is in here. I couldn't figure out which of my quests was this. What is he recording in here? The hell? He's knocked over his game. Fortunately, all my side gig papers showed up super early, even before my main job's W-2s. Oh, nice. Well, that's helpful. I guess you're at least able to get started on this stuff. Steel book. It's just called book. Weird. Oh, that goes outside. Oh, you must have like a balcony you can sneak onto. The refined Byzantite.
Okay, keep him quiet.
Wonder if I can steal that. I'm gonna try it. We'll see what happens. Evidence of a rage quit? Yeah, it looks that way. It looks like he's fully fucking rage quit and flipped his shit. Little bolter pistol sitting here.
You're not one of my guards. What are you doing here?
Oh, my law. Captain, that's the minister! Mr. Clark! Oh, wow.
So, this is one of the guys who runs the colony, huh? Small room for a big shot.
Really? It seems like a pretty big room.
If this is about another Aetherwave clip or radio spot, you may kindly fuck off, as the parlance goes. I'm not doing any more.
What are you talking about?
Slowly and loudly, Aloysius. That's the only way these morons understand anything.
Jesus Christ, what a piece of garbage.
You may tell Charles to go fuck himself.
Calm down, I'm just here to ask you some questions.
Then you're not part of Rockwell's PR team. That means you're a dissident? A real live dissident? But what are you doing here? And how did you get in?
Wait, you think I'm a dissident?
My friend, the slightest demonstration of independent thought or action renders one a dissident in the board's rather expansive definition of the term. Which is why I'm dying to know what brought you here.
I'm looking for dimethyl sulfoxide.
Drugs, of course. What else? Why did I get my hopes up? Back to idiots.
Oh, this is the main quest.
I don't have any drugs. You should try a vending machine or a purveyor of curative goods.
I don't know if our chemicals are here, but this guy is definitely not.
Will that be all?
Yeah, he
then?
seems pretty simple. Why do you keep talking like that?
Stars, they're getting denser by the day. I shall endeavor to speak more slowly. Is this better?
Enough games. I know the orders come from your office.
Oh dear, I don't think I can say this any more slowly. Unless... Of course. It's Rockwell again. Who else? And I thought he was only holding me here to keep me out of the way.
Oh. I have the women's curling semi-final right now, and I was thinking that could be kind of fun. Kind of like bowling on ice. So I checked to see if there's a local curling club, but I guess a lot of people had the same idea, because all their dates and times for learning the curl days are booked solid for the next 3 months. They did say they'll be adding extra time slots because of the increased demands. Maybe I can get in on it. That'd be cool. That sounds like it could be fun. Bowling on ice, I like it. It's more controlled, I think.
Team bowling.
You know, bowling, it can be beneficial to fucking yeet the ball as hard as possible. But with a stone, you really gotta try and make sure it stops at a certain point. Curling's legit. Yeah, there's quite a bit of curling around us. Our local curling club keeps trying to recruit me. Closer to pool or billiards. Yeah, I could see that. I could see it being closer to pool. There is that. I would say it's more precise, even. I would imagine it's more challenging than pool. But it's one of the better drinking sports. Also like pool. Or darts. Sometimes just eat the stone is the right call. Well, yeah, situationally speaking. You mean Chairman Rockwell has locked you up here?
You are a quick study, indeed. I've long suspected Rockwell of transacting business in my name, but this proves
The club that's trying to recruit you is affiliated with a local brewery.
House? Would you like me to make you tea?
Please, this is important. Whatever it is that brought you here, Rockwell's the one behind it.
Yes, the old situational yeet. Uncle used to curl and played a lot of golf. Yeah, you've had quite a few family members, I think, that curled, didn't they? Wasn't that kind of a thing that you had happening? You also like to drink. No, I don't think that's a coincidence. Why would you go through all this trouble?
How should I know? I've been under house arrest for years. But there is a way to find out, and perhaps to set things right. Whatever Rockwell's doing, he'll be doing it from the HHC headquarters. Your best lead is to look for details in his office.
This all feels off, Captain. Like when there's a storm coming, but everything's quiet and still.
Believe me, things have been off around here for a very, very long time. A reckoning is most certainly due.
We really gonna do this? Getting involved is a messy business, and it rarely pays.
This is about more than bits. This is about the survival of the colony. If you don't help, who will? Why, this is starting to sound like an issue of Dissident Hunter.
I love how excited he is about that. I mostly play pool, cornhole, and bowling. We do a good amount of drinking during all three. Yeah, cornhole is a thing that I thought was a joke. Like, I didn't think that was a real thing. When I heard of it, I think on Arrested Development. Until I talked to, I think, someone in Alaska who was saying, oh yeah, you never played that? It's like a common game. So I think it's mostly an American game. Or pastime or whatever. Yeah. Cornhole means something different here. You seem a little too excited by all this.
We're discussing industrial espionage, legal
It's
redress,
intense as a professional league this on
possible
ESPN
salvation of
sometimes.
Halcyon.
Wow.
Is this not exhilarating? Also, this is the longest conversation I've had with someone else in quite some time.
Let's focus. How do I get to the headquarters?
Via the Acropolis District, of course. That's where the most important corporate and government facilities are. But only board employees are allowed into the district.
Give me your ID.
There's a heavily guarded checkpoint just down the street. There might be a route through the maintenance tunnels, but I'm afraid...
Nice. I'm glad I didn't go into the maintenance tunnels yet.
Most people avoid the area for obvious reasons.
Obvious reasons?
They're rather dirty. There are also rumors of sprat infestations, faulty auto mechanicals,
I will need to drink away some of this
and other
salt. My local
unsavory
dive bar's been
hazards.
giving me
If
double
that
pours of
sort of
Glenlivet
thing
for $10
bothers
bucks. Ooh, damn. Well, get your butt over there. It's Friday night. Sounds like a good time. Yeah, I was having a too hard a time deciding what to drink this evening, so I ended up just going with a nice orange sparkling water. Ah, the great cornholio. There's 6 pool tables at a dive bar. I love it. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, I do like a good pool table. Most of the really divey dive bars that I've been to, their pool tables are like kind of tilted or just like aren't really very playable. But yeah, a half decent pool table at a cheap bar is just as good as it gets. Once I get into the Acropolis District, what then?
When you reach the HHC building, this access card should get you up to the executive suites, where the chairman's office and what used to be my office are.
What used to be your office?
Oh, I haven't been allowed up there in years. I shudder to think what Rockwell's done with the place. A gilded minibar, perhaps? A personal theater. The man has too much money and too little sense.
How'd you manage to hang on to your card?
The board's lackeys are none too bright. I simply claimed I'd lost it and hid it somewhere no one would think to look.
Do I want to know?
I merely hid it in a book. No one reads anything longer than a few pages around here. There are a few advantages to dealing with imbeciles.
Well, thanks for your help.
Wait. Rockwell has one of the only terminals capable of transmitting to the Earthbound message drone. This is our chance.
Damn, I took a shower like right before I streamed.
Transmit it from his office.
Now that my hair is drying,
any
it's
messages from Earth for years.
starting to like curl on me.
Out of contact with the Earth Directorate. But they need to know what's happening here.
Why are you trusting me to help you?
Why indeed. I know so little about you, much less your motivations.
Place is a variation of a name. Rack them up.
Confined as I am.
Treat their tables well. Oh, that's awesome.
Besides, I've nothing to lose.
I used to be a regular at a local pool hall. It was a 24-hour place. It used to be a 24-hour place. And we'd go there, we'd like close the bars, and then we'd go to the pool hall. And I knew pretty much every one of the bartenders there. And like after 2, they're no longer able to serve booze. But, you know, sometimes we could still get a little bit of service. And also, because the place was like dead at that hour, I would just give them my phone or MP3 player or whatever I had with me at the time. I think it was around the time we were moving from having MP3 players, just having everything on a phone. And they'd just play whatever tunes we wanted. So we'd have like Iron Maiden blaring while we played pool and had some nice after-hour drinks. They can no longer sell booze, but if it doesn't go through the register, yeah, it was a pretty legit deal. It was a fun place to hang out. The guy who worked there used to also run the local, like some of the local festivals. Like he was like the main organizer of Ska Fest, and so we were also able to get, you know, get a heads up whenever any good show was coming to town. Like, the Easy Star All-Stars came to town at one point, and he mentioned as soon as he, like, booked them, he was like, you know, do you want some tickets? And we, like, went over to his car. He just, like, opened up his trunk and had all the, like, posters and tickets and all the accoutrement from the festival. So we were able to grab some cheap tickets off of him to see Easy Star All-Stars, which was really great. They're the band that did Dub Side of the Moon. Just like a reggae dub version of Dark Side of the Moon. And then I think their next album was Radio Dread. And then they did Easy Star's Lonely Hearts dub band. So they were all like full cover albums of like classic albums. They're really good. It sounds like you're about to take off, but I'm gonna throw a little bit on Time from Dark Side of the Moon. Money is another great song. They covered the entire Dark Side of the Moon album. The name was Easy Star All Stars. Here, let's skip the outro, and then this is what Time sounds like, their version of it. But yeah, they also the entire Lonely Hearts Club Band album, the entire Dark Side of the Moon album, the entire Michael Jackson's Thriller album, and the entire OK Computer album from Radiohead are the 4 albums I know of that they did. And they were an amazing show live. There was like a dozen people on stage, all manner of instruments, and yeah, it was like a crazy show. Got him a tab, saving them for later. Nice. I love a good cover album. That's like, Skeletons in the Closet is another really good one by Children of Bodom. As far as cover albums go, that's right up there.
What isn't on it is the real question. I've gathered meeting minutes, internal messages, sustainability reports, and more, all exposing the corruption and mismanagement plaguing Halcyon. Once the rest of the Earth Directorate sees it, they'll have to send help.
You're awful trusting for a guy who's been locked in his own house for years.
The Earth Directorate is our
Hey,
best
Wolfie,
hope.
what's shaking?
Even Rockwell's resources are no match. And it is
How are
hardly
you
in
doing?
their interest to let Halcyon crash.
Always nice to see you.
Depending on the nature of their response, months at least, perhaps years.
Oof, Jesus.
Organizing and sending personnel all the way out here is no mean feat.
Well, it's something.
And now I entrust it to you. Good luck, and trust no one in the Acropolis District.
All right.
What a pleasure. I haven't had this much company in quite some time. I dearly hope I'm not imagining this.
What exactly do you do here?
Why, I do all
That's a
the
good
work
question.
no one else wants to do. I write
You got
reports
whiskey
no
tonight?
one ever
I
reads,
do have whiskey.
monitor
I could certainly
colony
sip on
statistics
some.
that no one pays attention to. When I'm not being conscripted to perform in the chairman's propaganda, of course.
Look on the bright side, Mr. Clark. When folks come looking for those reports one day,
So I put some
imagine how excited they'll be
wine
to
into
find
my
your work.
glass.
Could do a whole heap of good.
But it was the wine that we were drinking on Valentine's Day,
it's too late.
and it hasn't really
It
kept.
sometimes feels as though I'm writing these reports purely for my own
And that
amusement.
is the glass that I was going to use to drink something in this evening. So I guess I could grab a fresh glass, sort of set it off to the side.
We'll
Yo!
see. We'll see. Oh, there it is. Okay, you're lucky. There you go.
I like it. I like it. Oddly arousing. I'm into this. How's it going, J-Butts? How was the Jack in It this evening? Welcome on in. Milkshakes of Evil, how are you this evening? Psychotic Yoshi, what is shaken? I do not know. Welcome to the stream. Welcome on in. How are you? Kim is great. How are you this evening? Double rock stabs. Gotta dual wield those rock stabs. What is shaken? That hair looks amazing. Thank you. I appreciate it. I grew it all myself. I actually jumped in the shower immediately before streaming. So my hair started out soaking wet when I started my stream, and now it's drying and floofing out. What in the world was that? That was, you know, so the senator's very delightful outfit. Hey, my man, I dual wielded your mom. Hey, I mean, as long as you both enjoyed it, that's what is important. Doing great. Excellent. I'm happy to hear that. I need sleep. I'm starting to get physically slower. I mean, that can happen. That can happen. How you doing, Literary Shoes? I mean, aside from tired, I guess. I do find that as I get tired, I also get physically slower, but sometimes that could be fine. You know, you could just sloth around in front of the computer. Oh, Jesus. Wait, what outfit? Your clip. Your lovely clip. You were looking particularly busty. To catch up with the sun, but it's sinking. Racing around to come up behind you again. Sun is the same in a relative way. Wolfie, what whiskey are you thinking? For your redeem. You mentioned whiskey. Are you thinking Scotch whiskey, Irish, Canadian, American, Japanese, Indian? What whiskey are you thinking for this evening? Oh shit, I missed it. You did miss it. Good night, everybody. Gonna have a bath and go to bed? Sounds good. Have an awesome night, Literary. Enjoy the bath. That sounds delightful. I took probably a 35-minute shower earlier before my stream, just because I was enjoying being in nice hot water for so long. It was delightful. I missed that dress. Aw. Is it gone then? It's past 1 a.m. Past 1 a.m.? You must be one of those East Coasters I hear so much about. I've been told I'm not supposed to play with you. But to build an office chair with stream and background, what do you think results are? Past 1 a.m. Gonna build an office chair. I would say... my guess is you end up with a lever that you have to push instead of pull in order to raise and lower your seat. That's my prediction. Sleepy too, but I want to hang for a bit. It's been a hot minute with my schedule lately. I understand the need for sleep. Do Canadian because rye? Indian? Irish? Never heard of Indian whiskey. Yeah, there's a couple of big ones, for sure. The one that we have at the moment... hang on a sec. I gotta wade through, push my way through some of these other whiskeys. Not to expose my furry tum. So the Indian whiskey that we have is Paul John. You may have heard of. Maybe. It's a single malt, you know. This is the edited, non-chill filtered with a hint of peat. Yeah, the Paul John edited. It's not bad. It is in the style of an Isla. You know, it's got a bit of peat to it. I've been in an Irish whiskey mood myself for the past year. Nice, let's do some Irish then. You're blackout drunk. So blackout drunk and tired. Ooh, okay, well, I'm still sticking with my prediction. A lever gets put in backward. That's my guess. And yet I'm in the eastern coast, and sometimes my friend from England and I make time for each other. I'm trying to do better. Aw. Yeah, blackaput is kind of like blackout. My wife's holding me hostage. I want to go to bed, but she's washing the bedding. Oh no! Do you not have second bedding? Alright. So, for Irish whiskey, we have... I think just one option, actually. Oh no, two options. But one of them is just like a tiny little travel-sized thing. So, Bushmills Black Bush Irish whiskey. It's not bad. It's good. It's very, very easy drinking. I find most Irish whiskeys are very easy to drink. Lurking and peeing. Oh, I love you. I'll be back at some point. Go. You finished streaming. Now go and unleash the stream. Redbreast Irish whiskey. Best I've ever had. The older you can get, the better. I'll have to try some Indian whiskey when I have the time. Yeah, totally. Here, for those who are just arriving. Oh, nice. Milkshakes. I will change your avatar name tag for my next stream. I'm not really able to do it on the fly, unfortunately. It's a whole thing, but I will have that done for next stream for sure. Wine and being awesome. How about you? So, for those who are just arriving to the stream, some of you may not know that we have a few little mini games and stuff here. One of them is Stream Raiders, which is a very addictive little stream integrated mini game that I will fire off right now. We've got 10 people who placed units on the battlefield. It's not bad. I usually go for Pogue's Irish whiskey, but it's hard to come by. Second betting is Bamboo, and it's like -10, so I want the warm betting. That's fair. I couldn't do warm betting. It was so warm at night. I'm the opposite. I need to be nice and toasty. Did I do it wrong? No, it's perfect. That's perfect. Yeah, I'll change your avatar down at the bottom. We'll have one of the colored name tags, like mine or Mark's or Modern Sonnets, or just a handful of other ones that pop up here and there. I see what you did there. That pump looking sexy? Wait, what? Pump? I missed it. What's going on? Need to try the native whiskey when I can find it? Yeah, totally. Drop lots of rogues and ranged units, so this should be fast. I mean, it didn't take too long to get wrecked. Let's try this again. I forgot about this minigame. My rogues could all be wiped out in an instant. That's cool too. Yeah, that's always a thing. I threw in a little bit of Easy Star All-Stars because I was mentioning earlier that they are a band that I got to see live that were really, really good. For those who are unfamiliar, this is a cover of the song Money by Pink Floyd from an album that the Easy Star All-Stars did called Dub Side of the Moon, which is a full reggae cover of the Dark Side of the Moon album. It's really spectacular. I would highly recommend it. They also did Sgt. Pepper's, the entire Sgt. Pepper's album. And why don't I throw in a track from that, actually? Like, a little help from my friends. There we go. Easy Star All-Stars cover of it. I always thought it was so cute. Yeah, it's a fun little minigame, and I've got so I'm an affiliate in the game, so I've got like my own skins in the game. Like this tank with the bottle of absinthe and the dryer door as a shield. Big old rock monster. There's also the dryer that I have as an avatar as well. The dryer that's got like flames coming out of the side. It is a very cute little mini game. The current event is like a Greek themed game, which is kind of funky because it's all like Greek mythology. And my name is from, like, my actual name is from Greek mythology, and so I've seen it mentioned in the game. It's just weird seeing my name, like, when I'm not expecting to, you know? Lately I've been into Ezra Brooks whiskey. The bottle sounds neat when you pour it. I'm not familiar with the bottle. I'm going to bed. Good night and good luck with the stream. Cheers, milkshakes. Hopefully I'll see you again soon. I can't get the fucking wheel on the leg of the chair. Oof. I don't think you put a unit in Stream Raiders. Oh yeah, I totally did. Totally did. Going slow and steady, tanks and healers. Can't remember my Twitch password, so I can't log in. Oh, rip. That's weird. I've usually when you go to log on to a website on a device that you're already logged into your Twitch account on, it should just ask you to authorize, and you shouldn't need to log on again. That's kind of funky. Anyway, what was I doing? Right, whiskey. What do I do when my love is away? A Pink Floyd cover album. Does it sync to Wizard of Oz also? Yeah, I mean, if you're high enough. Someone actually has already made a, like, if you go onto YouTube and you type Wizard of Oz Dub Side of the Moon or Wizard of Oz Easy Star All-Stars, I believe someone has already made a version of the movie that syncs to Dub Side of the Moon. So you could tell for yourself. And some Irish whiskey for the evening. Oh, that's nice. Very easy drinking. Yeah, so the Easy Star All-Stars does a cover album of Dark Side of the Moon, OK Computer by Radiohead, Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band, and Michael Jackson's Thriller. All four of those, they do like a full album cover of them. I do love the shirt. Why, thank you. Yeah, this is the first piece of merch that I ever had made so that I could like see sort of how it fit and how it looked, whether the positioning was good. You know, I you know, positioning it on a monitor kind of, I don't know, never does it justice. So I wanted to order it to see how it looked. And I'm really happy with it. I think it looks great. This is a cool shirt, and you are rocking it. Why, thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, if you'd like one for yourself, we got a website for that. Yeah, I've unfortunately the merch site automatically organizes the items by the most recent that I've added to the website, which is annoying because it just ends up in a random order. Whereas if you search the site, the little drop-down menu lets you organize it by different things. If you organize it alphabetically, I've named all the items in such a way that it'll show every single t-shirt design before anything else, and that will show you every emote that I currently have available that I can put on anything. But I didn't want to have like every one of my emotes on every single item, because it would be such an information overload. There'd be so many pieces of merch, it would be kind of hard to parse. So instead, I've got the thing on each of the different shirts, and then you can just know, like, if you wanted like a different image on a different item, then I can just whip that up and throw it on the site for you, kind of thing. And rocking it. Oh my god. Oh my god. How did that fucking rock pun just... Yeah, this evening we're playing some more of the Outer Worlds, Fallout New Galaxy, basically. And this is part of the main quest line, so we've actually had a lot of dialogue options with this character. We've learned a few things are maybe not what they seem. Ooh. Thank you. I'm imagining a deep bow. That's what I'm envisioning.
Neither do I, frankly.
Yeah, this guy is being like held under house arrest by the other members of
You say these things like
the sort of shadowy organization that rules over everyone.
That you've been locked away
And
for years.
so
if Halcyon falls apart,
I'm I guess gonna help him out.
And executive alike. What astounds me is that
Fallout is so much fun. I agree, absolutely. But I played them all. I played like 1, 2, 3, 4, New Vegas, and so seeing this game, Outer Worlds, was made by the folks who did New Vegas, and Fallout 2, I think, as well. It's like got similar kind of writing, similar mechanics to New Vegas, like really similar. It feels like a spiritual successor to New Vegas, but sci-fi. It's great. I'm really enjoying it. And yeah, the humorous writing throughout is the part that I really enjoy about it too.
Haven't you heard?
I'm a massive fan of the Fallout universe and writing and stuff like that. Seriously, what is stopping you from leaving?
Aside from battalions of UDL security forces, most of Halcyon knows my name and face, so I could hardly evade Rockwell for long. Besides, remaining close has allowed me to learn just how wrong things have gone around here.
So all the news about you working together is fake?
Except for the bit about my suddenly coming down with stomach flu last year. That truly happened.
Well, how would you do this to you?
Probably because I've no interest in being his puppet.
I did get sick for a while.
I was content to serve as Rockwell's lapdog.
I love this song. Yeah, me too. I would say...
He made sure I'd have little opportunity to.
I mean, it's a cliche thing to say, but I do think that Led Zeppelin is one of the best bands that's ever existed. It is unfortunate that they have, like, plagiarized a handful of their biggest songs, but they played them really well.
It's quite all right. I've got every back issue of Dissident Hunter to keep me company.
What's your thing with Dissidents and Dissident Hunter, anyway?
Are you telling me you haven't read one? They're
Is that like
fabulously entertaining.
Propaganda magazine
Also,
or whatever, I think.
They're a surprisingly useful means of ascertaining what's going on in the broader colony. The board's most pressing grievances tend to feature heavily as the problem of the week. Sometimes it's factory strikes, other times it's dissenters.
Well, I got you a parcel.
How delightful.
Hopefully it's not dangerous.
What is it?
It's a parcel.
The latest issue of Dissident Hunter. I've been waiting for this. Most of what passes for entertainment here is appalling.
All right, well, there you be, man. Okay, well, turns out this is not really the guy I need to be talking to. He's a locked up puppet. It's just a sprinkling for the May Queen. Alright, I guess we can leave this house now. No, it's perfect. Really did play it so well. Yeah, absolutely.
You ever wonder if maybe we got some things?
I really do think they're
This isn't another thing about wrenches and
such an amazing fucking band.
Because you're a surgeon and I'm a mechanic. We both
We've
fix
checked out
things,
everything.
heal them up. Hate to break it to you, but before I got to Groundbreaker, I fixed more noses than bones. Nowadays, I probably shoot more than I save. Oh.
Oh, and that's the end of the conversation. I probably shoot more than I save. Oh. Yeah, the song request, by the way, feel free to throw on any tunes you want. If you've got any songs that you would like to expose people to, anything you've had stuck in your head lately, any, I don't know, just great classics you feel like playing. Memes you're dying to introduce people to. Feel free to throw them on. Okay, so have we basically investigated this whole fucking place now? Oh, not quite. Oh, there's another, like, major structure over here. The plot thickens. I think I went in here, right? This was, yeah. Pretty sure I went in there. Throwing stuff to scare people with metal. You could do. I usually try not to play anything too heavy. Nothing that'll, like, you know, turn people off, make them, you know, mute the stream. Nothing that's too, like, divisively heavy.
The Acropolis District is off limits. Move along.
Mind if I take a breather? I'm pretty tired after hauling around all these bits.
You could have asked me, you know.
What in the law's name are you on about?
This is embarrassing. I was going to bribe you, but I just realized I don't have enough on me.
Honest mistake. Why don't you come back another time and we can take this from the top?
That's amazing. Classics though, right? I can keep it classy. Yeah, sure. Well, just whatever. I don't know. Throw in whatever stuff you feel like. Like most of the playlist that I made to play when no one has chosen songs to play is just like, you know, video game music from games with great music, like Persona or Nier or whatever, or like classic rock, Zeppelin, Bowie, you know. That's most of what I've got for when no one is making, like, actively making requests. Usually if I click on a unit I didn't mean to click and I drag it off the screen and release, it cancels placing that unit, but I just did it and it dropped the unit on the other side of the map. So now there's a flag bearer going to war by himself. What a shame. At least maybe he'll attract some enemies over there.
Yeah, and I'd really like a new Hammersmith grenade launcher. Hammersmith, the most trusted brand in brutality. But we can't all have what we want. And seeing as you don't seem the executive sort, you obviously don't belong in the Acropolis District.
Brilliant logic. You should be promoted.
Hey, I've been trying to get a post at the HHC, but they keep turning me down on account of my odious interpersonal skills.
Do we need a link? No, you can
Anyway,
type
I've worked here long enough to know
exclamation mark
every clerk
SR
I've
and then
been
just like the title and
If I
artist of the
don't know
song.
yours, you ain't getting through.
65 lie and I can get through. Oh, okay. 65 lie. I have 63. So I just need 2 more points of dialogue or lie. Lie. Okay. A couple points of lie is probably doable, right? One of these pieces of headgear must have a little bonus to lying. God, it's so annoying. I have like too many pieces of armor. It would be nice if you could like auto trash doubles and whatnot. Does any of this have a bonus to lying? Sneaking. Damage to creatures. Block. Okay. Oh, you know what I can do that'll give me a bonus to lying? Is raise my charm, a personality skill. Let's see here. Charm and or personality. Personality, there we go. Whoops. No, I don't want to equip it. I want to just use it. There we go. There we go. It's 4 years into Twitch. You still being the first guy I followed. I still don't know how this stuff works properly. That's all good. Pretty much no one does song requests because of DMCA issues. You know, everyone's worried of having the stream taken down. But I don't have my audio play on VODs or anything, so it shouldn't really affect anything.
What is it now? You're new to the ministry? You one of those lab coats they promoted from a company town? That was yours? Wow. You earned that promotion, all right. So you start tomorrow, huh? You know, they should have set you up with an ID 6 to 8 weeks ago.
If I ever find the clerk who stiffed me, I'm going to censure him with a strongly worded memo.
Yeah, all right. You're good to go. Did I say restricted area? Slip of the tongue. What I meant was, welcome to the Acropolis District.
Weird, a screen with nothing on it. Just chilling. Acropolis District discovered. Sick. Alright. I don't know what any of this is. Oh, that goes down in the maintenance tunnels. Oh, so I could have probably gotten in like the back door through the maintenance tunnels. That makes sense. Transition to the HHC building. Okay. And then what's this place over here?
Sorry, I shouldn't talk. Not
Requires Ministry of Accuracy and Morale key. Okay, well, let's just head right into the HHC then. Now move, sucker, move. Oh. Pardon me. I had a big dinner tonight. A poor little one, is like so tired by bedtime most days now because she's quit napping in the afternoon. So it gets to be bedtime and she's just like, oh, I'm so tired. And so I got her what she wanted for dinner, which was pancakes. And then she basically didn't have any because she was just like too tired and wanted to go to bed. So I like put them in the fridge, but I ended up having like half of them. So I had my dinner plus half of her dinner, and then I had a big piece of pie.
Really
so now my tummy hurts.
I have to go through 3 checkpoints just to take a bathroom break.
Can't be too careful. Dissidents like Phineas Wells will stop at nothing to ruin this colony.
She now on a regular schedule? Oh yeah. She has been for quite a while now. Yeah, basically, she wakes up at about 6 in the morning and goes to bed at about 7 p.m. She just quit naps like a week ago.
Welcome to the
That's quite
official
new.
headquarters of the Halcyon Holdings Corporation Board.
Yeah, I love
Today's greeting
pie.
is brought
Pie
to you
is
by Auntie Cleo,
absolute
a
top
subsidiary
tier.
of Colway Pharmaceuticals.
Top tier. Okay, so everyone's just called HHC employee.
Move along.
I wonder where I'm allowed going. Are any of these little side doors actually like actual doors? No, doesn't look like it. Actual doors have a weird little... Oh, what's this? Cash just sitting there that I'm not allowed to take without it being stealing for some reason. Gotcha, that's a decent schedule. Yeah, it's not bad, I guess. It's also not spectacular.
Please step away. This entry is for high priority HHC business only.
What's through here?
If you're not clear to know, then I'm definitely not clear to tell you.
Hope in the future my decor is half this dope. I need to see the chairman.
Yeah, and I need a new flavor of Tyleritos. Chairman Rockwell's away on business, and even if you were here, you need to request an application for an appointment.
How would I do that?
How should I know? No one ever gets an appointment with the chairman.
Alright, well I've got this access card.
Huh. I didn't realize we were still using those iridescent stickers. But this looks right. I'll just need you to register your weapons with a revised request to carry 32B form. Each weapon will need a separate form.
I have so many weapons, that's ridiculous.
It's procedure. Now, let's see. Damn it. When did I run out of forms?
Oh, what a shame.
You don't have to be sarcastic about it. Look, you don't have time to wait on new forms, and I can't afford the citations for impeding HAC business. So I'm going to save us both some trouble and waive your forms.
Yeah, you will.
Just know there are a bunch of guards upstairs, and they're all high on dervish mist and low on patience. So try anything funny, and they'll paint the walls with your guts.
I like it. I wonder what I was supposed to put on the conveyor. Whoa. Sealed, eh? Dang, I want in there pretty bad. Sealed. Oh, I'm like 4 points shy on... What is that? Hacking? Lockpicking? What's the skill? Stealth lockpick. Stealth lockpick. Okay. Fuck it. Let's just crank my lockpick up to 100. Oops. Yeah, we'll increase our chance of finding pristine items a little bit. Hey! Achievement unlocked. Sick. I wonder how hard it would be to, like, round off these sort of odd numbers. I don't want to have, like, a literally odd number of skill points. I don't think it's worth it. Sick. I'm a master of lockpicking. So I'm gonna just take everything that's in here. Damn, these guys have quite a liquor cabinet as well. I mean, doesn't quite compare to mine, but, you know. They have some liquor, that's something. Whoa, dude, 500 bucks. Yeah, God only knows what we're supposed to put on it, is it? Indeed. My kitten's in kitten mode, he's starting to find stuff to get into. Nice. How old's the kitten? Congrats on the achievement. Yeah, it's always nice to get an achievement, right? Doesn't happen all the time. Getting them Chivos. Oh, hey, I've got the access card I need to go in. Cool. My dream goal, any liquor in excess of 1 bottle one time. Kitty's named Cheeto, he's 10 months. Oh, that sounds adorable. That's cool. Orange, I'm guessing?
Apologies for the wait. I was arranging my stationery.
Exactly do you do here?
Personal assistant to Adjutant Akande and Chairman Rockwell. I'm also responsible for organizing the adjutant's stationery, which is more of a hobby. The art of arranging stationery is a never-ending source of joy and satisfaction. Will there be anything else?
Any chance I could meet Chairman Rockwell?
Oh, you were being serious. I'm obliged to inform you that Chairman Rockwell is unavailable for an indeterminate duration. Will there be anything else?
Damn, locked. I don't see any obvious way to open it. Alright, what's in here?
Excuse me, just a moment. Is there something I can do for you? I beg your pardon, Minister Clark's former office is currently closed to solicitors.
Shit, I don't have quite enough lie for this.
I suppose that is...
Oh, he'll still let me in. But I want that experience. I'm gonna get my lie up. I think I'll just increase my lie skill. I've got so many fucking skill points. Got him because after my neighbor died last year, and I took in his very aggressive dog. She's come so far in the last year. My eldest cat, Meeper, was not having it. Aw. Poor thing. Dang. Yeah, that's fine. Jack up them social skills.
Oh.
Meeps is 16. He didn't like the two very young dogs. Archer is 3.5 now. Husky. And Liebe, German Shepherd,
something I can do for
is now
you?
2.5.
I beg
Aw.
your pardon, Minister Clark's former office is currently
That's a cute
closed
name.
to solicitors.
Naming your German Shepherd Love in German? Cute. Just get back to your desk. I saw someone eyeing your stationery.
What? Oh dear. Thank you for reminding me. I can't stand the thought of someone else's hands
Got a cat
touching
from
the
a cat.
custom letterheads.
Nothing wrong for getting a kitty for your cat. Right, so sure enough, this dude's office, he was like saying he was sure the guy was probably knocking a hole through the fucking wall. Sure enough.
One person gets all this space. Just to sign papers all day?
Dang. Broken snow globe. Weird. Board approved, board sponsored, board mandated. Buy now. Now it's so peaceful. Meeps has a buddy. Cheeto loves everyone. Yeah, Orange Tabby and the dogs love him. Aw, that's awesome. We don't have any pets. Mostly because with, like, having Callista, I'm just worried about the extra work of having a pet. I feel like I'm not sure that she's necessarily at an age where she'll be, you know, able to really understand the gravity of taking care of, like, a living thing. You know, I don't know if she'll really be able to step up. She's responsible enough yet, basically. So they can leave me alone, but not feel overwhelmed with the monster pups. Well, that's cool. Yeah, those are two fairly young dogs for sure. How young did you get Cheeto at? I'm supposed to do place barbarians and... Oh, I already placed the tanks I needed to place. Need to purchase 10 scrolls, huh? Purchase 10 scrolls. There's some scrolls. And then I need just one more scroll, huh? Well, let's get this one. And then collect that reward. I don't blame you, it's just me now since I left my husband. Oh, how long ago was that? That's a big change. Place 3 busters. Busters, war beasts, barbarians. Okay. Armored units have reduced attack speed, but cause chain lightning when they attack. Chain lightning deals 15 damage to the target, and then chains to 2 other targets for 10 and 5 damage. When a unit dies, all nearby units are blinded for 2 seconds. Blinded units miss their attacks. Well, that's wild, okay. I don't know what these blue tiles are offhand. Let me just build a little war plan for everyone. There we go. That's what my buster looks like when it's actually in battle. It's great. Runs at enemies and then just blows up. Left in 2 years ago, about the time I started vanishing. I only expected the cat and dog and it grew so fast. Got a whole menagerie. That's awesome. Well, good on you. I mean, hopefully, you know, I'm sure anytime something ends, it's usually, you know, it's a good sign. Was at a point where it was time to end, so, yeah, congratulations. Probably fine. There we go. Wouldn't talk to me anymore after deployment. We did counseling. You just grew apart since we wanted kids. I couldn't handle it. Yeah, no. If you're in a relationship with somebody who's not, like, able to, you know, you're not both benefiting from that relationship, then that's totally the right call to make. 100%. Agreed on the separation, and it's been fine. It was amicable. Just me figuring everything out on my own for once. 7.5 years together was a long time. That is a long time, absolutely. Yeah, Son and I have been together for, like, more than 11 years now. Would be a very big change to no longer have one another in our lives.
I'm still tolerating it. True.
Thank you. Critics agree that terminals built by, enter company name here, are the best terminals. Welcome, Chairman Rockwell. I guess view priority messages? Chairman, the rough cut of the presentation is prepped to play. The PR department has a lot of work to do, but we've covered the basics. Halcyon's on the brink of starvation. The board scientists are working on a solution. Workers can look forward to the lifetime employment program for their chance to contribute. You'll see the current version when you print your keycard for the Ministry of Accuracy and Morale, and yet, before you ask, the dimethyl sulfoxide has been delivered there. It's waiting for your sign-off on the broad stroke, so I wanted to make sure you saw it. Don't worry, I'll make sure it gets properly edited. Well, let's print that keycard. Whoa.
Good afternoon. I'm Chairman Rockwell.
This is new.
And I'm here to address a serious issue facing us. As you all know, our colony has been successful beyond our wildest dreams. Unfortunately, we've recently discovered that our food supply will not be able to sustain Halcyon's population in the long term. Everyone will die. Everyone will slowly stop living from malnutrition. But we're doing it together, and that's what matters. Fucking swear, if someone doesn't give me something to read that will placate the masses soon, all of you will find yourselves violently unemployed. But I can assure you there's nothing to fear. We've got a solution.
I'm actually doing really well. Awesome, I'm glad to hear that. Such a change, really happy to finally get a handle on adulthood. Totally. Taking over your music, please do. I'm into it.
Look, you idiots! How many times do I have to tell you we can't say shit like that? Fire whoever wrote this! While Halcyon's brightest minds solve the problem of our nutritional shortage, the rest
that
of
founder's
the colony
badge,
will be
damn.
placed in suspended animation.
I like how that looks.
Individuals will
Just
be
flexing.
revived on a rotating basis, so that every Halcyonite can be part of the important work of saving our colony.
Appreciate that. I noticed you stealthily resubbed. Got that,
Let's go again.
got that badge happening. It always catches the eye. How are you liking the animated emotes? I'm really stoked about them.
For the good of Halcyon. Until then, the board shall provide for the deserving just as it always has. So, obey your supervisors, take your vitamins, follow your corporate mandated grooming rituals, and rest assured with the board on your side, there is nothing to worry about.
Been here for a long time. Yeah, I mean, literally one of my very first followers. Like,
story, wasn't it?
hey, new trophy.
It's not real.
So, like, yeah, the May 3 years ago, May of 2019 was when I very first started streaming, and I hit affiliate in June, which means that you were following within that first, like, month. Because you were one of my absolute very first subscribers. I do love the emotes. Nice. Not so worried about money now as I was for a bit. Hey, that's really good to hear. Got some decent income coming in. Whereabouts roughly do you live again? Sort of like, well, you're in, like, Central Time, I think?
I don't know about you, but I'm all for living fast and dying young.
Florida, okay, East, gotcha. Actually, I had an interview with the police department here, so I'm expecting the job to start soon. Whoa, that's awesome. That's exciting. Doing crime intelligence, holy crap.
I like anal better.
Welcome in. What a clip, my god. Just the one line. Yeah, I mean, who doesn't, right? That's hilarious. Welcome on in, Sarah. How you doing this evening? That's so funny. Leave it to the community to clip a line like "I love anal," and then just that's the whole thing. Raid. The anal clip. The infamous anal clip. How's it going, Serious Toast? How you doing this evening? Yeah, what's shaking? Rocking some Final Fantasy this evening? Really clip the wildest stuff. I mean, that is how it goes. Absolutely. Let's go. Yeah, how was your night? How was your Friday evening going? This evening, I'm sipping on a little bit of Irish whiskey. Playing some Fallout New Vegas Sci-Fi Edition, aka Outer Worlds. And yeah, just listen to some bangers. Wolfie's cultivating a nice playlist for us. Yeah, playing some FF14. How you guys doing? I mean, I'm doing really well. Yeah, had a good day. Out and about with the little one. Went and, played at the park, and I took a couple videos of her, threw them on my Discord. I thought it was a really fun day. Played, she got to play with a friend of hers for a few hours today. Went and visited a friend, and, yeah, right before streaming, I took like a 30-40 minute super hot shower, and, yeah, just feeling so relaxed because of it. I really needed it, so that was nice. Alright, gotta work soon though. Ooh, that's unfortunate. What time is it where you're at? Serious? Yeah, they get along very well for sure. It's very, very cute. How old is she? She will be 3 years old next month. Literally less than 4 weeks at this point. The 13th, so what is that? Yeah, that would be, what, 23 days, or, yeah. Oh, hey, how you doing, hooligan? 1 in the morning? Oh, my goodness. You clock in at 3 a.m. Oh, wow. Yeah, that's quite the early hours there. Over in that central time zone. 2 here now. Oh, my gosh. Yeah, for me, it's still Friday. It's, just after 11. I'm over on that west coast, next to the water. I like to stay nice and wet, How sweet, I know. She is absolutely adorable. Gosh, so hard to imagine being 3 already. I know, time flies. Hi, Kermit. Well, oh, hi, Wolfie. How are you? Hopefully that's, the shift goes by fairly quickly. 3 a.m. is a little bit much. I used to work at 4. It was, yeah, a little bit stressful. Problem was, when I worked at 4 in the morning at a bakery, I couldn't get into the hang of going to bed at a normal hour, so I was regularly going to sleep at, like, midnight, waking up at 3, and, I was just dead. I literally don't remember most of that, like, chunk of my life, because I was just a zombie. I'm a bit jealous. I've always wanted to live west. I hate snow. Yeah, we got, like, I don't know, a week of snow. It was pretty chill. Well, come on by. You can crash our couch for a while while you look for a new gig and a place to stay. My computer got insanely slow, so I had to restart it and run a memory diagnostic. Still don't know why it went nuts. How long had it been on? Honestly, that might be the big one. I've taken to turning off my computer every single night, and it's helped massively. You Canadians, eh? Yeah, just us with our Tim Hortons there, eh? I move my mouse cursor like an inch every few seconds. Oh, wow. Oh, so it was really, really bad. That's intense. When I wake up at like 10 p.m. for my shift at 3 a.m. Oof. Yeah, I find that kind of schedule just isn't great for the body. Like, it's fine if that's kind of your inclination and a schedule that works for you and everything, but, like, your rhythm being sort of upside down like that means that you'll, like, lack vitamin D even more than most, which is not great. Spends a good chunk of time on standby, but I really just accidentally turned molasses during J-Butts' stream. Yeah, probably good to turn it off now and then. I mean, do you have a solid state drive? Because if the drive that Windows is installed in is a solid state, presumably it takes very little time for your computer to boot up, so, you know, it's probably not chewing up that much time for you to turn it off each night. That's the main thing that where I decided it would be easy to do that, was like when I got a solid state, I was just like, yeah, I'm just gonna make a habit of turning it off every night. I choked laughing on the accent. Oh fuck there, buddy. Yeah, it's nice. West Coast Canada is great because yeah, the winters are so mild and stuff. I would say the summers are mild, but this last summer we got like an aberrant heat wave that shattered every single heat record we've ever had. It was almost 50 degrees Celsius in Lytton, BC for like a couple days in a row, and then the town literally burned to the ground. To put that in perspective, it's hotter than the hottest weather that Las Vegas has ever had recorded, ever. And Las Vegas is in a desert. It was, yeah, it was intense. It was a very, very, very hot summer. All the stores were sold out of like fans and air conditioners and everything. What's taking so long? Percival, how long does it take to clear out an abandoned office? Toss Clark's belongings into the streets of Byzantium for all I care. He's not using them. Just get my office expansion done before I return. I'm tired of staring at that hole in the wall. And for law's sake, do something about that doom and gloom presentation. We have the brightest minds in Halcyon working in our public relations department, and they make this announcement sound like a damn funeral elegy. We need something bright and cheerful. We need something we can sell. It was a weird year for BC. I'm glad you all made it out the other side. Yeah, absolutely. It just sucks because I suspect that kind of thing is, you know, aberrant weather patterns and all that are just getting more and more common. So, yeah, we've got like air conditioners now to survive another one. Yeah, it was crazy. Yeah, we were talking about maybe getting an apple tree. That'd be kind of nice. I don't know, saying I want an apple tree is kind of... I mean, I guess it's true. The thing we were talking about. I don't even remember what the origin of that conversation was, why we were talking about maybe getting an apple tree. But it was something that I remember we were talking about. I was in Egypt in 2013 and it was 38 to 42 Celsius during May. That's so hot. Yeah, it's intense. It's intense. The Okanagan is a part of BC that is like a small desert, and it does get quite hot in the summers, but 49.2 degrees, I believe it was, so basically just shy of 50, is just fucking unreal. And I mean, the town that only housed a few hundred people, but still, like, hundreds of people lived there, literally went up in flames and burned to the ground. Like the entire town just burned down. It was theorized that because it was so hot and so dry that it was when a train was going by and just like a couple sparks, you know, from the tracks, just like started a fire that tore through the place. Subject: masseuse. Percival, reschedule my regular Wednesday massage. I have urgent matters to attend off-site. Food reserves. Chairman, I've made inquiries and can confirm that we have plenty of food, real food, stored away from our intercolony trade. The nutritional profile of food purchased within Halcyon has continued to decline. Soon, people are going to start feeling hungry no matter how much they eat. Unfortunately, it's gotten too expensive to continue buying from even the closest colonies, but what we have will sustain Byzantium and a minimal workforce for the foreseeable future. Oh my gosh, pardon me. I got the hiccup burps. I said we could just plant a tree. Now we need to work out tree. Right, I was lamenting not being able to eat most apples. Right, yeah. Yes, the fact that I cannot eat most apples is annoying. I'm hoping that it would help to have them be super, super local, but it might not, obviously. Like, I do have seasonal allergies. I'm allergic to all the pollen that's in the air at this time of year, or like, you know, a little bit later from now. And so it wouldn't be insane to believe that the apples would be covered in that same pollen and also, you know, struggle for me to eat. The other corporations. Chairman, the heads on the other 9 corporations are up in arms about their shares again. As head of UDL, you can overrule them easily, but I thought you should know they're at it again. Percival. Send Minister Clark's message to Earth. Minister Clark, who is that? Whatever, let's just do it. It's a quest. Please allow between 3 and 9 months for your message to complete transit. The board didn't like that. Hey! Level up, level up, level up, level up. Sick, yeah, so the board is not wild about me now. Revering, 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 friendly. Neutral. Alright, I've learned that it's in another place. Okay. How? Damn, my completed quests aren't organized in any order that makes any sense, and I can't change them. So, yeah, I just don't quite know which quest I just did. Oh well. I can't open it even though I'm on this side of it. Weird. I need a new place to go plants in. I'm in the midst of selling my mom's place since she just died, and I'm hoping to use the proceeds toward a new home for me and my pets at the end of the year. I really miss my garden. Yeah, that's a tough one. Sorry to hear that your mother passed. That's a tough one too. That's it can be a challenge.
How may I be of assistance?
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, being able to get a place that's got a nice garden is probably going to be quite a nice change, I would imagine. Okay, I think we're done in this building. Yeah, last year, Sonnet had been doing quite an impressive amount of gardening, given the resources she had to work with, and this year we've got even more gardening stuff going on. Yeah, I got a nice yard for sure. I mean, we got a place with a yard. We didn't really get a place with much of a garden, per se. Certainly been kind of doing a great job of turning what we did have into gardens. Professional farmer's granddaughter. Indeed. I think this was the place. This is the ministry that we can go to here. Yeah. Let's get that gas. It's okay, she got brain cancer. Took off from work and helped her to the end. It was gratifying. Not upset. It was a nice experience with her. Well, that's good to hear. You, like, had a lot of time with her and had to help her out and everything. That's awesome. That's about as good as that situation can go, I suppose. I had a big garden before. My dad just bought a new home, so in April I'm going back to help him garden his home. Gotcha. Is that also like within the same state, or are these things happening sort of across different states? barred door. That's interesting. Barred means that it is openable from the other side. Which implies that that's a thing. So... Office clerk, office clerk. Office clerk, office clerk, okay. Well, this place is quite fancy looking. A named guard. Ooh. Maybe this misspelled bard door, and it's a door for bards? Or a door that might try to seduce you?
It's okay. I'm a doctor.
Yeah,
I
these
don't
are
care if
all
you're a brain
likely
surgeon.
scenarios.
If you don't work here, or for Chairman Rockwell himself, you're not getting in.
Worth a try. You'd be surprised how often that works.
Like I said, X-36 clearance only beyond this point. I don't know how you got that, but I still don't know you, and I don't have any new clearances on the list.
100 lie or 70 intimidate? 100 lie is quite a tall order. 70 intimidate is doable, though. I mean, I could get my lie to 100. Damn. Not bothered by it. Was a good time. I know my parents split when I was young. My dad and stepmom, my love, are going into the 25th anniversary this year in August. Oh, that's awesome. 25 years, goddamn. We want to get them something nice. So yeah, different states. Gotcha. Yeah, you didn't always live in Florida, did you? I feel like you lived in a different state for some reason. Before, but yeah, I don't know. Maybe I'm crazy. So I can jack up my liability with consumables, with booze specifically, and then another 20 points and we're good. Like 100 points of lie. I already showed you my pass. You must not be up to date on Z532 clearances.
What are you talking about? There's no such thing.
Sure there is. You just don't have the clearance to know about it.
What? There's no way. I'm cleared to know about all clearances. I mean, I've gotta be, right?
Not mine. Come to think of it, I might have to write you up just for hearing about it.
There's no need for that.
North Carolina. That makes sense. That makes sense.
This conversation never happened.
I was thinking Colorado for some reason, but North Carolina makes sense.
Go on through.
Similar sounding to my
Nothing exciting ever happens around
Canadian ear. In the Panhandle now, and it's perfect for me. Love many lovely people. Awesome.
I think I'm gonna start taking my lunches out in the city. That woman from downstairs is still in the cafeteria.
That scientist? The one who's been hounding the clerks? Ooh, gives me the shudders, too.
They're all pretty unpleasant. What do you think they actually do down there?
Best not to ask.
The fuck? I had to talk my way past this guard, and I could have just gone in a slightly different door.
Dropped and went down to return it? Never saw her again.
A UDL security attendant is always prepared.
Dad's in North Carolina still? Okay, gotcha. Yeah. That sounds right. Sounds like what I recall, I should say. Yeah, hacking. Still 8-ish hours from where I live, but I saw them last weekend. Damn, that is quite the trip to take for a visit. Welcome to the Human Resources Portal for the Ministry of Accuracy and Morale. Humans are our fourth most important resource in the Ministry. If you have a complaint about anything work-related, write about it here. You'll feel much better after you do. You still travel all the time? Nice. That's a good way to do it. Yeah, especially if you're, like, driving. Because, it's one of the things that you can do fairly easily in a pandemic without kind of putting yourself at greater risk, you know? View complaint. Finally taking action. Theodore Isaacs keeps eating my purpleberry lunches. I know that sprat-toothed little snot is the one doing it. I've seen him with cracker crumbs on his lips and purpleberry stains on his lab coat. Working next to him and seeing him pick the remains of my lunch out of his disgusting teeth just makes me want to scream. There, I did it. I screamed a little. That felt good. I'm just going to sit in the kitchen and wait for him to do it again. I'll catch him in the act, and then I'll come back and write up another entry. I'm going to be so livid. Insane. Employer rights under the Biased Labor Standards Act. Wage determined by merit of your work. Overtime may result in higher pay if the quality of said work is considered exemplary. Your employer has the right to dock your pay should you damage any facilities or equipment. It is your responsibility, not your employer's, to avoid work-safe hazards. Or workplace hazards, rather. I love to make the trip for my family and friends. Nice. I'll happily drive to see everyone. That's adorable. Apparently we can grow acidic citrus here, like lemons, limes, yuzu. Cool. That's neat. The laxatives of the world's hottest hot sauce in the yogurt. I did see a video recently of somebody who was tired of their roommate or something eating their,
Oh, law, what did they take him for? UDL's been questioning anybody with
eating their cake. And so they baked a cake that had a condom in it.
So UDL's interrogating
and like seeing them bite into it and like almost like biting and kind of like trying to chew through it and wondering what was going on and then realize it and pull it out of their mouth and like gag and stuff. It's pretty amazing. Pretty amazing. I think it was posted in the meme channel in the Discord actually, or maybe Horny Jail or something. But I'm pretty sure I saw it in the Discord. All right, let's cast haste on everybody. Nice, we got 21 people in our battle now. That's awesome. I do love both hot sauce and yogurt, so I'd try it. Well, it wouldn't work so well on you. What's my cutie pie doing? Sonnet is putting in the research, figuring out what we could, what's this kind of stuff we can plant in the yard. I mean, if we did have an apple tree, and it turns out that I couldn't eat the raw apples, I could always eat apple pie. Okay, place Busters, War Beasts, Barbarians. Busters, War Beasts, Barbarian. Okay. So, Busters on cooldown, War Beasts on cooldown, Barbarian. There we go. Trying to find like a good spot to drop these units. I'm struggling. All right, we're gonna go here. There we go. That's where this battle's gonna take part. This is a really good battle, by the way. For those who are taking part in the Stream Raiders battles, if you want to spend a few channel points on the reward in this battle, I think one person is able to get 200 gold on top of the usual rewards for this one. So that's something.
Sorry,
So that I'm the only one in the queue.
In the middle of something.
Yeah, Beastie Boys. Yeah, anyone can throw songs into the queue, but most people don't really realize it's an option, or maybe you're a little bit too, I don't know, shy or whatever to pick the songs. Zebri with 200 gold. There you go. I had spice cream once. It was at a hockey game. They had it in these little ice cream sandwiches with lines of spicy strawberry sauce going through it. Surprisingly good. That does sound nice. You have herbs? Outside of that, maybe some berries? We have berries. We got a bunch of berries in the backyard. I feel like a woman who knows about sprat mitochondria, but I can take this conversation elsewhere if you're busy.
Oh, you know, I always have time for sprat mitochondria.
Yay.
As well as charming women who can appreciate the finer points of cell biology.
How do you feel about mitosis and meiosis, the contours of smooth endoplasmic reticula?
Are we still talking about cell division?
This is certainly a conversation worth continuing elsewhere, but I don't think I've seen you around, and I'm sure I'd remember.
Caught me out. I'm new and my paperwork hasn't come through yet.
In that case, I can get you into the lab. Consider it a favor you can repay later.
Yeah, the webcam filters are pretty ridiculous. I like how much the face changes, like... The face itself seems to change a lot with different expressions. Let me sell a bunch of these consumables that I don't need. Oh god, what did I do? The webcam filters are pretty silly, I'll give you that. It's Spacer's Choice! Alright. Yeah, looks like we're simply going to follow the scientist to somewhere. Maybe I'll give the game a little save actually before we finish this trip. Just in case she leads us somewhere, you know, to a point of no return. I have no idea.
Hold, I need a favor. Think you could let my friend through?
So she talks us into the place.
After all, you still owe me.
Fine. But I don't want to hear
No, there's just like a bunch of different approaches to getting in here, I guess.
She's on her own if she runs into the guards.
You can either lie and persuade this dude,
Don't worry, I haven't
or
forgotten you. We'll continue this
you
later.
can talk science with her. Interesting. I wonder if there are other approaches. Maybe some more NPCs up here. Nope. What is with this one weird panel? Did they just like forget to put a piece of ceiling there? It doesn't look like it goes anywhere. Just like a missing texture. Weird. So this fancy place has normal fruit trees: apples, apricots, cherries, nectarines, pawpaws, peaches, pears, plums, quince. Pawpaws less normal, yeah. Lemons and limes, blood oranges, mandarin oranges, navel oranges, sour oranges, kumquats, kaffir limes, hardy citrus, yuzu, sudachi, and grapefruit. Yeah, those are all things that exist. That's the citrus that's being grown, like, on the island outdoors. Love the filters, though. It's so silly. Yeah, they're fun. I don't know. It's like, I want people to have something fun to spend channel points on, you know? It's hard to think of, like, fun ideas for filters, so, or for channel point redeems.
I saw that. No visitors allowed, citizen. I'm going to need to see some identification.
How embarrassing! I must have left it at home.
Sure. I've heard that one before. Oh, stop. Just don't let...
Yeah, I don't want to get caught stealing. That's a shitty one. All good bathrooms have a void for the smells. I mean, that's not a bad idea. Yeah. Just making sure that all the scents in the bathroom are able to go and like clip through the ceiling into an unrendered space. Yuzu I'm quite interested in, so they can go down to -10 Celsius, so they wouldn't need to be up against the house. They don't need a second tree.
Hold, I need a favor. Think you could let my friend through just this once? After all,
You're...
you still owe me.
Fine. But I don't want
Easier since it doesn't get that cold.
Incident ever again. And she's on her own if she runs into the guards downstairs.
What was that? You're the best, Holt.
Piece of cake, huh, Captain? Look at you, Cap.
Most apples need 2 trees, so I'm thinking 2 apples and a yuzu. I got it mapped out. I just want a willow tree. Yuzu is a cash crop. Oh, we can start selling them at the market.
I can take a hint.
Oh good, she doesn't mind that I was in that room. Just didn't want her to catch me picking the lock, but once it's actually open it doesn't matter. From East of Eden with James Dean. I want that. The 3 Days Grace song won't play for whatever reason. Maybe it's geo-locked. Read as well, we could def sell those. Nothing like pissing below a yawning portal of nothingness. Yeah, exactly. You know? Just sitting down, having a quick poop directly beneath a hole that leads nowhere. It would be sweet if there was some way to make it so that my followers would close doors behind them. Thinking about getting your mom one for her birthday? Remember in Skyrim when Alvar called a hit on me for stealing something about bars. I went back and kicked the shit out of him until he was at 1 health and I left. Shortly after I got another group of bandits attacking me. I fast traveled back to that town. They had a note on them. His daughter called a hit on me for attacking him. So yeah, don't get caught stealing. Yeah, you don't want to stare you don't want to stare into the abyss. Because, you know, it might stare back. Or, blink. Alright, I think I've thoroughly explored this building and all the shit that's in it. Let's, guessing it's gonna bring an elevator. I love the old vibes in music. Yeah, totally. I mean, this one's from one of the Fallout games.
It's nothing personal. I'm just not the touchy-feely type. It's just you seem fine with the others.
This is the most rickety elevator I've experienced in the game.
You gotta stop taking things so personal. You're setting yourself up for a letdown.
Oh, damn. Luckily, I have an ID for this area, so I can be, like, disguised for a limited time.
What's this I hear about you ordering more tests performed with sample 4157? That batch failed spectacularly.
I saw a variance in the results that we never accounted for, so I had the techs run the trial again. And the results were 0.003% different this time.
Do the words statistically insignificant mean anything to you?
Of course, but we're obligated to explore every possibility.
We're obligated to get a working formula before Akande has us all in tanks to help test the next batch of samples. Now get to work.
Damn. So, I'm in the locker room, and if I'm seen by anybody, could be a problem. Damn. You gotta stop taking things so personal, you're setting yourself up for a letdown. Good advice, thanks. Yeah, just stop feeling things the way that you feel things. Easy. Hero vibes. Hesitation is defeat. Damn, stealthing around. Oh, Sekiro was such a good game. I enjoyed the crap out of that. It'd be nice to find a spot where I'm able to head briefly into an area that I'm allowed to be in. To sort of reset my, like, stealth thing. Basically, people will see me as a person who's allowed to be here for a short while. And then once I move around a bit, that, like, turns off. Shit, he's gonna see me.
What was... Lawbreaker! No visitors allowed, citizen. I'm going to need to see some identification.
How embarrassing. I must have left it at home.
Sure. I've heard that one before.
Because it happens all the time, right?
Law save us. Makes you wonder what kind of things the lab coats around
Still
here
gotta
get
play
to
it?
forgetting.
Oh, crazy.
Just
Finally
don't let me
platinumed
catch
it.
you again
Holy
without your
crap.
ID, okay?
Proud to platinum Sekiro. What's the hardest achievement?
You get tired of patrolling? Just go rough somebody up.
Damn. Can't talk to any of these test subjects. Cafeteria menu. Borscht, borscht soup, borscht surprise, borscht and beans, beans and borscht. Okay, I want to go see this dude with all his magical trees, make him choose what I grow, see if he can source me a Salish tree. Be cool. Whatever the name is for the weapon accessory. Yeah, I don't remember either. The prosthetic accessories, right? So my hacking needs to be 72. My hack is at 60. So I need another 12 points. Oh, I think I have a hacking outfit, actually. Hacking is a stealth skill. Doom, doom. Doom, doom. Doom, doom. That gets me to 70. And then... I think I had a hacking headgear, too. Lockpick, sneak, all tech skills. And tech is medical science and engineering. Medical science and engineering are all obsolete because of that. Okay. Let me toast a bunch of things. Oh, there we go. Hack. Okay. The magic tree man. Been replaying Bloodborne in my free time and I'm doing well. Oh, nice. Yeah, the prosthetics. Yeah. Yeah, Bloodborne's a lot of fun. Are you planning on like aiming to plat that as well? Welcome to the Subject Containment Facility. For the protection of Ministry property, including Ministry personnel, dangerous subjects must be properly restrained. UDL security scooped the subjects up from various locations around Halcyon. None displayed any behavioral abnormalities or homicidal tendencies. We tested revivifying Formula 132 on them, the one with high concentrations of adrenotime, and they began exhibiting hyperaggression. Whatever you do, do not open the cells. You know what I just heard? I heard open containment cells. Oh, Christ. Okay. I could probably do that one a little bit better. Hang on. Not planning on it, but I'm having a good run in Bloodborne. I'm glad for that. Nice. How deep into it are you? Like, what are the last, like, 2 bosses that you beat? Okay. Try this again.
Something's not right.
Yeah, go test subjects, go test subjects, go. God damn it. I need to switch up how I'm doing this. Maybe I can kill these dudes in such a way that, like, no one else knows? Like, shoot them in the head from far enough away, maybe? Rivers in a dry land.
Something's not right.
Yeah, just following in their wake. Probably the thing to do. Down, 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 diddle, down, down. Oof. Yeah, that guy really took the long way to get down there. Now that I've evaded getting seen by the one guy who apparently insists on going all the way around. Oh, I really don't want to get seen. Beat the Shadows of Yarnum. I was stuck on them for hours before, and I did it in 3 tries. It was so exciting. Nice. You sleep? I'm gonna lurk. Lots of love to you in modern. Yeah, cheers. Enjoy the rest of your night. Sleep well. Like I say, it's always nice to see you. Nice, there's no one in this room. Me and the gas I need. Sick. Where does this go? Interesting. The hibernation lab, I think, is where I need to go to get this stuff I need. Alright, let's do it. Who's hibernating in here? Dimethyl sulfoxide, formulation version, discontinued due to severe adverse reactions. Warning, do not stare directly at contents. Whoops. Make sure you hear some good music before I pass out. Sounds good. Oh, this is crazy. Okay, well, let's get the stuff that I need. Welcome to the Human Experimentation Station of the Ministry of Accuracy and Morale. Human testing is a required step of any new product or process in order to ensure accuracy. Please be sure to document the results of all tests thoroughly to save the expense of additional trials. The addition of dimethyl sulfoxide to the current round of tests has resulted in some improvements, subject to showing improved circulation and increased neural activity. However, our formula is still missing something. We're still unable to fully revive subjects from long-term hibernation, and removing their supply of dimethyl sulfoxide results in their rather excruciating death. The problem is compounded when we consider reviving and freezing subjects multiple times over their lives. To make matters worse, we've had a hard time securing additional dimethyl sulfoxide. We may have to make do with this batch. Well, mine now. Warning. This procedure may result in the invalidation of experiment results and the death of human test subjects. Sudden withdrawal from dimethyl sulfoxide is highly lethal and will result in the cancellation of any in-progress experiments. Experimental integrity and test subject vitality can be maintained by leaving a 73.629% dimethyl sulfoxide concentration in circulation. Experiment authorization, Rockwell Charles. Project Lifetime Employment Program. Objective, to repeatedly revive human subjects from extended hibernation without causing the death of the human subject and the loss of associated productivity. Oh man, so do we let these test subjects die? Oh man. This is a fucking wild ethical decision right here. The reason for their experiment, I don't like. The people doing the experiment, I don't like. But I also don't know if the person who I'm helping is necessarily trustworthy in trying to help people. You know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna transfer 100%. Taking all of it. Calibrating sensors. Checking dimethyl sulfoxide levels. Transferring to canister. Transfer complete. Sorry, y'all. Oh no. You have to see them all fucking be aware of their mortality? Oof. Well, we just killed like a dozen people. Phew. Dark. Fucking brutal. I'm a little bit lost, I will admit. Oh shit. Shit. Oh no, my followers are gonna open that door.
What? Not so fast! This area is for authorized personnel only.
Relax, how do you think I got here?
I guess that's what I was wondering.
You really think I got past all the other guards if I don't belong?
When you put it that way, it does sound pretty unlikely.
If Minty saw somebody with a screen name...
You should go. I don't think the other guards will
Dip
be as
potato
rational
chip,
about
and I
this as
think
I
about it a lot. Wow. Alright. Haste time. And then, the channel point redeem was grabbed up by Debris. Dip potato chip. It's pretty decent. It feels very like DDR-esque as well. God damn. My one unit killed 17 dudes. Not bad. Septic Aussie though on a total killing spree. And Vixen Rose assisting like mad. And Zebri gonna get that $200. Boom. Won 5 battles. Now I have to place Busters, War Beasts, Barbarian. Busters, War Beasts, Barbarians. Alright. 17 dudes succumb to Rox's unit. You know how it is. Alright. Suffragette City. There we go. Placing them battle plans on the map. Nice. Artemis Archer skin. Oh, that's amazing. I'm named after a Greek hunter. So I'm really a fan of the name Artemis. I should check. What are some of the future quests coming up? Earn gold. Earn tokens. Earn gold, earn tokens. Okay, so I should hold off on opening up any of these chests, because these give me tokens and gold. So if I have quests to earn gold and tokens, I can just crack open a bunch of these at that point, and then like complete those quests. And I'll hold off on grabbing this gold as well. Although I can grab the laurels. There's no quests involving laurels, it seems. So we'll do that. All right. Quick, a little bit of housekeeping there. Housekeeping. And I think we're good. Damn, this place is fucking massive.
Let the record show that Subject 23K's cause of death is cerebral vascular incident brought about by a ruptured aneurysm.
That's an 86% failure rate for this batch. I think we can safely move on.
All subjects have perished after undergoing multiple hibernation cycles.
You and your pen pal seem to be getting along.
Don't make it small. When you say it like that, it sounds stupid.
Whoa, take it easy. Didn't realize you were so wrapped up.
You're doing it again.
Remember, human trials are expensive. Test with animals first. That's tetraborate ethanol, not toasted dinner roll. Maybe it is toasted dinner roll. Amazing. Oh, nice. I'm able to reset. My disguise. I see. Okay, so I went through the right-hand door at first, but turns out that's maybe not the most efficient way to do it. Okay. Whew. Yeah, it's a big ethical decision. What did you do, Hooligan? Did you take 100% or 20 some odd percent of the fluid that's needed to save the colonists? I'm in the security room. Is there any way I can sabotage this place? Doesn't seem like it. I mean, there's a lot of guns and ammo and stuff, but not really that useful for me. Okay, I recognize where I am now. Nice, here we go. Whew, I'm nervous, man. Stealth makes me nervous. Here we go, this is what I was looking for. I want to see where this brings me. Hey, nice, our disguises came off, so... Oh, this fucking door, the one that was barred earlier. I could have reset our disguises earlier. Okay, cool. Just make sure I don't have any quests that involve being down there. Groundbreaker, Fallbrook, Scylla. Asked me to investigate something else. I think we're good. It's not the best choice. It's Spacer's choice. So good. Johnny. Johnny Guitar. All right. It's not the best choice. It's Spacer's choice. Where's that terminal? Whoa, there's so many fast travel points in this fucking city? I didn't realize that. Oh. Where is this point I'm supposed to be going to? Like in the main plaza?
Spacer's choice. It's not the best choice.
Actually
It's
took
the
over the
Spacer's choice.
refinery. I can't believe it.
And then the chairman shot their space.
Try Anti-Cleo's. It's better than nature.
Gotcha. It's down below. Like at the dock.
That's the last of them.
Finally. Is it just me, or are we getting more and more retirees lately?
Not just you. Felt like a damn factory worker these last few months.
Warning, access to this area is restricted. So, they're definitely going to be turning these people into food, right? Lord knows to my surprise was the son of a preacher man. So, here's what I'm thinking is, it is very late. I'm getting pretty tired. Let's call it a night. Let's go and raid. I'm thinking Captain Corgi. There's a lot of people playing a lot of games that I don't necessarily want spoiled for me. Captain Corgi is playing some Dark Souls for the first time ever, having some drinks. And if we go and raid him, he will hit 35 viewers, which means he's going to do a Steam game giveaway. So if anybody wants a Steam game for free, or to be entered in a Steam game for a draw for a Steam game, come join me. Here are a couple of raid messages. Please, by all means, copy paste. We'll go throw an avalanche at Captain Corgi, and I'm gonna crash. Tomorrow is Mass Effect Saturday. I will hopefully see you for that. The adventures of Cabernet Sauvignon will resume. 100 mods, 1 galaxy. I'm probably going to keep doing a few more offline Stream Raiders games just to finish my quests and stuff. So, yeah, feel free to keep taking part in those, and have an awesome night, y'all. I appreciate the hangs. I had a lot of fun tonight. Really appreciate all the raids as well, and, yeah. Sleep well, stay hydrated. I will see you tomorrow.